Should be live
Maybe the
now,
whole
Narf.
thing.
Okay.
Oh, you jumping there.
All
Fuck
right.
it, we'll do it live.
Fuck it, we do it live.
All right.
Car not live. Boo. She's got a great way with words. I love it.
Okay. So I'll just have to. All right. Okay. So where
So.
last we left the party, what were you guys doing?
Mm-hmm.
I think I was with that guy at the Temple of Temples. Sensic Bros.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah.
Each other.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, you're doing like weird like quasi erotic fighting.
Yeah, it was more than quasi. And I think that you had just finished up at the Temple of Tempest.
Yeah.
Temple of Tempest.
Tempest
And I
Temple.
had come up with the idea that I need to infiltrate the thing that I think that Cult of Bane or whatnot to find the demonist.
Demonologist. He's not a demonist, he's a demonologist.
Hmm.
If he's a
Yeah,
demonist, I mean that would mean
different.
he's like pro demon, but he's like he studies demons.
Okay, so it's like a different degree program. Like one is like theology and one is
Yeah.
like yeah, okay.
Like a volcanist is somebody that loves volcanoes. A volcanologist is somebody that studies volcans.
Studies Vulcans. Nicely done.
All right. So
Yeah. I guess I had talked to the Duchess.
No.
Oh no, I didn't talk to Duchess. I talked to her
Master of the
manservant.
Hunt, Kelson,
Her
Dark
manservant.
Trigger.
What was his name? Was his name Kevin or something?
Kelson.
Kelson. It's like his name wasn't Kevin, but that's all I can get to.
Yep.
Yes. And he believed me about the goblins, so we can go kill some gabos if we want.
Some Jabos.
Yeah, gabos. 'Cause it's
Jabos.
like goblins.
It's a soft G. It is Jabos.
Racial slur for goblins.
I think it's Jabos.
Yeah, the gobos went that way.
The gobs. Get those gobs.
The cops.
Yeah. So I think that we could maybe maybe get some quick lime and some other stuff, and we can make ourselves some small artillery pieces and
Oh, there you go.
just shell the
Yeah.
town. Sure.
And attack Waterdeep afterwards.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
No, I'm cool with Waterdeep. Waterdeep. Yeah. Sorry.
Waterdeep. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, are you really cool? You've burnt down
We are like
swaths of the city.
But like the number one wanted criminals there.
I thought he was talking about Daggerford. I mixed names in my head, but yeah, we should burn down Waterdeep. I think that's a good plan. I think that actually
You guys
should be
show
our-
up out. You guys return to Waterdeep. And you got like 10,000 hobgoblins trailing you,
Oh yeah.
And artillery.
and
Yeah.
artillery.
And led by 3 maniac elves and the Fey Ladrin and 3
Yeah.
mortals elf.
Yeah.
So
and
are we
Harmondale
all
can-
together discussing this now?
Yes.
No.
Yeah. Harmondale can hold his sacred gems above his head, and when the light hits them, we'll just like set the entire city on fire. That's how they work,
Alright.
right? They're fire channeling gems, right?
It's a crown.
Okay. I mean, yeah, but you're gonna put them in the crown. The crown will
Yeah.
set things on fire. That was my understanding. That's the only reason I'm helping you is because I thought this crown set things on fire.
It
Oh my God.
is tied.
You
There's
really have to-
it's the story has a lot of fire in it, and it's understandable that Vera would focus almost entirely on that aspect.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, so
But
this
wait.
guy-
How does Vara know the story?
You had this crown, and then all the ships set on fire. So I guess the crown sets things on fire. Okay, cool. I'm in. That's what I understood.
But wait, how does Vara know this story? I mean, I've never told her that.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, I
Have you not?
know many things. You would be surprised. Other things I know.
Shazi.
Yes, pretty much.
Confused. What is this about a crown setting things on fire?
You don't need to know. It's for elves only.
Narf just said I should service Kilo in a car. I don't think she knows what that means.
Oh,
Where
God.
did she say this?
in the general chat.
God.
That's it's a little suspect.
Sus.
No, I'm married, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Kilo, restrain yourself. Restrain yourself. You're a married man.
hard. It's
Servicing
hard
means providing sexual services too, Narf.
So anyway,
Just gonna brief segue.
Hey, Narf, you're the one who said it. You're the yeah, it does. It does mean that.
It really does.
Um,
yeah, it's
Poor enough.
not a way you want to phrasing.
So,
Yeah.
so where we are in the city now?
I'd say you guys are probably Let's see.
That's not.
Oh my
we
God.
say I just like wandered circles around them in character, seeing if they'd notice before I finally took it off. Was like, yo,
Yo, what's up?
what's up?
Yo, what's up? It's me. It's me, Varys, your
Yeah.
boy. All right, so
Oh,
yeah, you
God.
guys are probably like right around the Lady Luck Tavern, or
Just running around in there.
or were you, or I guess were you guys all now? Oops, what the fuck?
I mean,
Sounds like we're kids who are up like an hour past our bedtime, just
fuck?
running around the tower.
Isn't the Lady Luck where we first went? And that guy, what's his name? What's the guy with the dog's name? Bartender.
Muddy.
Mm.
Adolf.
It's Muddy.
How do I spell that?
Mahdi? What?
Mahadi.
Oh, okay. Like that. That's how it's pronounced, right?
Yes, Mahakasi.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought.
But yes,
Okay.
and then but yeah, I think you've all gotten fancy rooms now at this point, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yes,
Copycats.
we got this better in. We have some privacy.
Oh, now that I'm here, you know what? Can I just give each of them like? I'll give you all like 4 gold, just some money I made. While you were all doing stuff in the downtime, I made us some money. So
How did you make that money?
Sex.
Don't. Why would you ask that? Just take the money.
just take the money. I made a little bit of money. I did some side jobs. I'll give you each 4 gold, including Bandog.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Wow.
Yeah, and I want the record to show that Vera actually said that too.
And I
she was
said
like, "Why would you
to-
ask that? Just take the money, dude. Come on, like what the fuck?"
Yeah, for real.
And I said to Varys, is it possible if you can heal a limp? Can you do that?
I mean, I can try, but I don't know if I have that ability.
But you can try.
I could try, but I truly do not know if I'm capable.
Get trying tomorrow noon.
What are you gonna try?
He wants me to try to
if you can
cure his
heal a limp.
brother's limp.
What? Heal a blimp? What?
Heal a limp. His brother has a limp.
Oh, heal a limp. Oh,
How does
that
Varys
feels
know
kind of
that?
like heal a blimp.
How does Varys know that?
Because
You
you
just
fucking
need your
saw
brother.
him limping.
Also, I'm in the same room as you guys. Like I can hear you talking.
Okay.
Ass.
Okay. Could you
Also,
get trying then, Mr. Varys Alloro?
if it would be agreeable to you, I would be willing to give you Davola's sword in exchange for the sword and the shit.
To who do you say that to?
Oh yeah, doesn't Bandog have it?
Oh yeah, he
Bandog
doesn't give a
have it?
fuck. Yeah, he'll just give it to you. I mean, he's just holding on to it. He's not using it.
Yeah. You can have it.
He's strapped with enough gear already.
Yeah, dude, he's got 3 battle axes. Like, he's got 3 battle axes. You know, the bear cloak, fancy clothes. He's got a scarf.
He's got a bunch of gold bars.
I love that Bandog. So sword and the shit would be a strength-based weapon.
Yes.
So it comes up as 1d8 plus 6 just when I put it in because it just comes in as a long sword.
It is.
1d8
Yes,
plus
it is.
6.
It is a long sword. Yes. So it's
But
1d8
you also
slash
said-
1d10 because it's versatile.
Yeah, it comes up as versatile. So my question is, you said it was 1d8 plus 1. Is that like, does that make it a 1d8 plus 7 for me? Because I already
Yeah,
have plus 6.
it's a +1 sword. Yes, it's a long. So you could put it in as long sword +1.
Okay.
So it adds an additional +1 to those stats.
Damage, right? So a normal longsword would be 1d8 plus 6. For me, it's 1d8 plus 7.
Yes.
And
I mean-
also
I mean-
it has...
If you type +1 on the character sheet on the weapons, it will calculate automatically.
Yeah, I don't know why. A lot of times, like, I'll try putting in shit, and then, like, it, like, won't always let me type. Alright, no problem. I'll get it eventually.
That EP is Electrum, which is a mixture of silver and gold in equal proportion. And PP is platinum.
Yeah, but what are they?
So Electrum is worth half of a gold, And platinum is just the same conversion ratio of 10 to 10 to 10 to 10. So no, it's 1 gold is 10 silver
Yeah.
is
And
yes
what's
is
the,
100
what's the
copper.
point of
Yes.
EP? And what's the point of EP at this point? Like, who
PP?
came up with that currency of EP?
Oh,
It's like
it's just a
like
different
5 silver.
there's a couple places that use Electrum, I think, instead of like
Whatever.
gold, but yeah, it's yeah, I don't know why you'd use
One other question about the sword and the shit. When I put in longsword +1, it also made the plus to hit also +1.
yes.
That's also the case.
It's a +1 to hit and damage.
Okay, cool, awesome.
Yes.
And then it also.
And by the
has,
way, for the
I
record,
roll-
that is considered a magical weapon when you're dealing damage, so it goes through resistances.
Rates and shit, yeah.
Yeah.
And also put in I roll 1d6 on hit
Yes.
as self damage.
Yes.
2 additional.
Yes, that looks correct to me, Vera.
Okay.
All right, cool.
And by the way, does Daggerfoot have a library?
Does it have a library?
Yeah.
Library.
No.
Service.
Oh my god. So the fuckers don't have a library.
A lot of places don't have a library.
Question to the DM.
Mhm.
Does Hamidil know that Tom has a rivalry with Bane?
Does he know that who has one?
Torm has a rivalry with Bane.
Yeah.
Hamidil know that.
Yes. And it's just basic. It's just basic religious knowledge. So if he knows things about religion, then yes, he would. If he doesn't, then
Okay.
whoa, wow, wow.
Oh my god.
Narp is being feisty.
She's so feisty.
She said the only library you'd get to enter is a library.
God. And does Hamidil know if there's like a place of worship for Tom nearby?
You've never been to Daggerford before, so no.
Okay.
Oh,
that's
place
valid
of
for that.
worship. I heard warship, and I was like, dude, like, we're not getting like a destroyer. Or
But
something.
Mom.
That.
Can I ask one more question?
Yes.
Can I have Bandog? Can I exchange the Devola sword for him to hold for me now? Will he take that? Like a swap?
You're gonna ask him to carry it
If he-
for you.
Because I just took the sword of the shit from him. Will he take Devola's longsword in exchange?
He's not interested in it. No.
Why not? It's the sword of the dude who was enslaving him. It sounds like a good trophy.
Yeah, but he's got enough shit, man.
Okay.
And like, what? And like, do you really want to keep something like that around?
That's a good point. That is incriminating evidence. Maybe you should throw it in the river.
Maybe.
Oh,
or
Varys, as
you
you're
could
going through your
plant it.
stuff.
You could plant it
Ahem!
on Amric.
Hey,
I
hey,
think that's a good
shut
plan.
the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
But false flag.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, we saw how it
Listen.
went.
Hey,
It wasn't-
Varys. As you're going through your pack, you notice that to swap these things out, you notice that the watch badge is no longer in your pack.
Uh-oh. Spooky.
Did I ever have a watch badge?
Yes.
When was that?
You took the Captain of the Watch's badge from the chest.
After we
I don't think I
after the
wrote that
second
down.
assault.
For some reason, I thought I put that in Harmonil's stuff and then didn't take it with me.
I never took that thing.
Well, whoever had it, it's gone now.
Okay.
Does Banda have it?
No, because it's fucking gone now.
Alright, what I had in my inventory, also the turtle shell shield is exactly the same as my current shield, right?
Yes.
In terms of ability.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm definitely carrying that just because that's badass.
Right?
More unique look.
It's pretty badass. Let's not lie.
So
Okay, no,
what
I'll
I
stop.
had in my inventory, from that was the ornate mask. The what else? I had it written down here somewhere. The fine clothes, the war axe I gave him, the rug I gave him, and the Rashemi ale. That's what I had written down
Okay.
as taking. But maybe I took
Well, fair
that. Oh,
enough.
and the two blank letters.
Yes. All right. So, as you guys are just chatting shit in outside the tavern, like this all black goat sidles up to amiably to Ver. What? An all black goat sidles up amiably next to Vera and picks at some grass and then brays loudly and then looks straight in your eyes, Vera, and says, "An unhappy child in a cold home cries out for salvation in the night. Alone and helpless, you will go to the Red House in the Daggerford shanties. You will rescue the child and take them to the grandmother's hut outside of Daggerford, on the edge of the Lizard Marsh. You will be rewarded." And then the goat brays and goes back to eating grass.
Did we
What
all
the
see this
fuck?
happen?
So Vera's just going to look.
Yes, you all
at,
saw that happen.
Vera's going to look at Harmonil and Varys kind of inquisitively, like to see if they also heard the goat talking randomly.
Yes, we did.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know. What did I drink today?
So, okay. So,
You had like a
Oh no, that was me in character, like asking.
Oh,
After
okay.
witnessing that.
I mean,
And,
I
you just see
definitely
that shit?
heard that goat.
Yeah, Bandog is like blinking, you know, like rapidly, just trying to. Then he's like,
Okay. So we
"Did
all
you all
heard
see that goat?"
That goat did just talk to me and tell us to save a child and be rewarded. That happened?
That sounds like a trap. That's highly suspect, but that just happened. Yes.
Rewarded with what? That's the question. I mean, that thing is probably possessed by like a demon or whatnot, if it can talk.
I mean, it does sound very suspect.
But like, I am intrigued.
Yeah, but I am also intrigued, and he did say we would be rewarded. I do think it would be smart for us to go tell the toolbox of a constabulary about this before we go do this, in case they want to handle this, so we don't step on their toes or find ourselves in a pickle.
I mean,
They're gonna believe.
I mean, if it's a demon, that could help me out. I say that like
I mean-
a bit like more quietly to myself.
I mean, I can tell you too that I have been to the constabulary, and Banda can vouch for this. They are not competent or trustworthy, and my guess is that if we tell them someone wants help, what should we do? They'll say, "Get out of here, do whatever you want." But I think that's an important go through so that they can't tell us we didn't tell them in case things get nasty.
We haven't exactly had a lot of luck with cops believing us when we tell them important information.
To be fair,
you're welcome
you guys
to
sound
try.
fucking insane when you do it.
Yeah. Okay,
Yes.
but are we going to sound sane when we
Oh no,
tell them
not
that
even remotely,
just
not even remotely.
and give us orders?
But,
I mean, take them to the grandmother's hut. Wait. Is that going to be a hag? In the marshes? That's definitely going to be a hag in there.
But Varys, the thing is, we're not telling them so that they'll take us seriously. We're telling them so that we have
covered our
told
asses.
them. It's simply so that we've told them, so that when there's a massive fight potentially in the shanties, they don't come looking for us as criminals. They know that we told them something's going down. Do you want to handle it?
Yeah. I mean, you can do
Covering
that
our
for sure.
bases.
I mean, if we commit another massacre again.
This cute told
But
me.
there's no.
But like, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a hag in there.
Sure, isn't it?
A hag in the marshes, that's surely going to be a hag.
There's no evidence from where I stand that the constables are completely corrupt and full of shit in this city, so it might as
There's
well
a
be worth
difference.
it.
There's a fine difference between corrupt and incompetent.
That is true.
Yeah.
That's the truth right there.
So I think it makes sense to cover our asses and not get ourselves completely banished from a second city.
Yeah.
You
the
weren't
idea is
banished
just-
from that first city. You're still wanted there.
It's true. They
Well-
didn't want us to leave. They wanted us to stay
Yeah.
forever and ever and ever. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with ignoring the goat because I'm not in the habit of listening to goats. I'm also fine going on an adventure because we might get to set something on fire. I would if we
So-
want to do the latter.
And since that thing is possessed by like a demon or whatnot, that could help me out.
Yeah, demons have fire. It's always good, and you want to find demons, right? That's a good thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know how the Vara knows this unless she started trading all my
sorry.
manuscripts in Waterdeep.
Your Diablo's talks in his sleep.
Yeah, you guys. I don't know. I could be wrong. I feel like Harmonel has been open about wanting his demon shit to fight a demon.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty open. I
Oh my
was under
God,
the impression
Travis.
I already knew that.
Yes, that I was just under the impression that was a known quantity.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I literally at one point yelled at Barra. I was like, I know what he wants. What the fuck is your deal?
Yeah, you did. It was very awkward.
Yeah,
Very
I think I've done that twice now.
Mm-hmm.
All
A
right.
lot of yelling.
Okay. So Vara, you want to go and investigate that goat?
So,
You want to what?
Investigate that thing with that child and that goat and
Oh, okay.
whatever.
Okay, but we should first go to the constables and tell them
Yeah.
about the thing,
Yes.
so they know, and so they say okay, and then send us on our way.
I'm just gonna start walking as they're still discussing this towards where I assume the constables are. Just
Okay.
trying to push things in motion.
Which way are you going to walk? What's your assumption?
I assumed it was like kind of well. I don't know if this is north. I think this is east on the actual map, up
Yep.
Duke's Way.
Okay, cool. So Varys is going to start walking up Duke's Way, and I'm going to turn right up the high road to actually go to the constables and not tell him that he's going the wrong way because that amuses me.
Okay, so yeah, okay, so you go this way to the constable. Varys,
And that's
actually-
just follow Vara.
okay, Varys also goes that way, but he takes a right and he actually sees you guys there at about the same time.
Oh dang!
Ooh.
Boo!
And Varys, you feel smug, and
Well, Vera, you
Yes.
see, I'm not sure if you understand how maps and roads work, but it seems we both arrived at the same place at the same time.
not at the same time. You see them like right before they're about to go in.
Yeah, you left before us and arrived after us. So
Oh, yeah,
I'll ask you,
I was sightseeing.
Varys, I'm not sure if you know how maps and roads work. It usually helps to know where you're going before you start walking.
I was acclimating myself with the city.
Yeah. I bet you would have acclimated yourself all day if we hadn't have been standing in front of this building when we were.
Wow.
But I say it like I say it playfully though. Like my belittling of Varys is playful. My belittling of Harmonel is still quite stricken with vengeance and hatred.
Yes.
Wow, like you actually, I thought you hated me a lot more than him.
Oh no,
I'm
no,
shocked.
we're cool.
What?
We've always been cool.
What do you mean we've always been cool?
We've always been
Every
cool.
time I kill someone, you kill someone, you're like, this is all your fault, Varys.
Yeah, I'm trying to teach you a lesson, but that's because I like you.
What the fuck?
She is a very twisted woman.
So you guys, very twisted. So you guys are gonna go into the constabulary.
Yeah, the constabulary.
All right. So let's see. What time is it?
Do the constables have any reaction upon seeing me and Bandar come back? Because it's like the same day, so I guess.
I mean,
Yeah, you see the one that talked to you before, the first one at the desk, basically. That's probably forced to deal with everybody's who comes in just because of the position of his desk.
No,
He looks up and he says, "Ah, fuck. How'd those goblins pan out?"
Well,
Let me guess. Hold on. Let me guess. There's an ogre.
I'm like really resisting the urge to.
Greg, are you
smack his
trying to
head
say
into his
something?
desk.
What?
Greg, are you trying to say something? I can't. Your mic is triggering, but we're not. I'm
No,
not.
no, I didn't say anything. I wrote in the chat, today's the 2nd of Flame Roll, yeah? I think
Okay.
that's the day we're up to.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
Feels like a
I have it.
trip.
I think it's just the first.
This should be
Oh.
the first, yeah.
I guess the night of the 1st, though, right?
Yeah.
Evening in. Yeah. So I'm resisting the urge
It's
to
6
smack
p.m.
this constable's head into his own desk.
Naturally.
Yeah, and I'm going to then collect myself and say to him, tell him that we spoke to the master of the hunt about the goblins, and have come to an understanding with him about what is to be done. But we are here regarding a different matter. And then I'm going to like gesture for one of the other guys to take up because I don't want to talk to this dipshit anymore.
The guard sneers at you and he says, "I'm sure you did talk to him."
Yeah, I did. But thanks for being smug about it. You tool.
3.
So do one of you boys want to tell him about the goat? I don't want to do that.
I'm not telling him about the goat. Shotgun.
Okay, Varys, that means it's you. Also, Harmonel, don't yell shotgun in a police station. Jesus.
Yeah, as you say shotgun, like 6 cops stand up and with the pistols drawn, just like
How the fuck do they know what a shotgun is?
it's like in The Other Guys when he does the desk pop.
Yeah. and you gotta understand, Harmonel, like words like shotgun, they radiate across the multiverse.
Yeah,
and police stations
it's a universal term.
Yeah, in every reality, cops jump up and grab their pistols when they hear shotgun or any equivalent.
Yep. If you yell gun, people are gonna, no matter where you are or when you are, people are gonna respond to that negatively.
Gun! Oh my God!
Oh fuck no! All right, so it's Varys that has to do it. Nice.
You don't. I said to kill him now. It's okay. You don't have to tell say about the goat or anything. That's what I say
Varys.
about that kid.
Varys, tell him about the goat so we can go to the shanties and deal with this.
Okay, I muted myself. My bad. I was about to say, we may sound completely insane telling you this, man. But we've got word that there might be some strange things going on in the shanties. If you guys want to handle it, go to this house, this red house, see what's up. Make sure everything's on the up and up. We're just giving you a heads up.
Where did
have any interest in
where did you hear
investigating.
about this?
You guys want me to tell him?
There was a passerby outside the River Shining Tavern who told us that there was a child in need of help. Do you need more information than that?
A
Constable?
passerby told you
Yeah, a
that,
passerby.
and
We don't.
why didn't the passerby go here? First of all, I like what Narf said. She said it translates to shrapnel bag, crossbow, hand catapult.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Look. We're new in town, okay? We're homeless.
I'm new in town. I'm homeless. I'm gay.
I'm gay, and I have AIDS. No, so look, we're new. We don't exactly know many people, but I guess we look like the capable sort. And this individual, I guess, was asking us for help. Perhaps they don't exactly know how to go to the proper officials themselves. We're just trying to let you know we received this information.
Yes, whatever the person's reasons were, we don't know. All we know is that they told us, and apparently have not told you. So we are telling you so that you could do something about
And
it.
you
or
said what was?
failing
And
that-
you said what was wrong?
A child is being abused.
Well, the passerby specifically told us that an unhappy child in a cold home was crying out for salvation.
God, hold
Alone.
on. Sorry, I'll be right back. 1 second. Something's going on upstairs.
Is the
Oh my
conflict thing, or
God,
is
he's
it
got a
that?
gun.
The CIA has planted some 1 kilogram of crack in his row home.
Whoa.
I could say they're raiding the meth lab upstairs.
Yeah.
Nah, that's more like it, I think.
D&D canceled. Car in jail.
Yeah, I would love if Agent Carmichael actually took the time to write that in the Discord chat.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, D&D cancel, car jails.
Oh no, it's Hank, not Michael. It's Hank. What the fuck am I saying?
Michael Schrader is coming. Am
No, it's correct.
I supposed to know who that is? Is that even anyone, or are you just making up a name?
And it's from Breaking Bad.
Oh, okay. Oh, is
All
that
right, my
is that
nephew's
the,
fucking running around.
The
full
DEA
sprint.
agent.
is that his brother-in-law or whatever?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
And like Kai isn't known as Heisenberg's probably known as Prilejayev or something like that.
That dude's head looks like a penis.
Your head looks like a penis.
Hey, it does not say that.
Boo.
Okay, so so the guard says, so someone told you that a child's being abused.
Yes, a short male figure with dark hair.
So like a dwarf? A dwarf told you a child
I
was...
don't know all of the races in this place. All I know is that that's what we were told, and we wanted to tell you.
Okay, where did you say this was happening?
In the Shantays.
Okay. And he writes
The
something
Red
down on his
House
desk, on
in
a
the
notepad on
Shanties.
his desk, and he says, we'll get around to it.
Okay.
What does that mean?
It means that...
I said det var en Elvis, okej, det smittar för dragare that one.
Huh?
I talked to Vara in Elvis.
Speak fucking English, bro. Speak English.
Wait.
Because you don't know who doesn't... You don't know if anybody else speaks Elvish, and then fucking Greg speaks Elvish, and he doesn't know fucking German, so...
I
Well, maybe
say
he should have German. What does he say? I don't know.
I say, yes, in Dometak 3, and it will take 3 years for them to investigate.
Oh, jeez.
The last thing was in Kvenia.
See, now nobody understands that.
Let Kvenia.
Yeah, I agree. So I responded in Elvis. I agree. I think they're competent to deal with this or anything up to and including tying their shoes. Yeah.
So we sort of ourselves then.
And I will then, not in Elvish, look back at the constable and say, so are you and your men going to deal with this now? Or what's the time frame on you looking into this? And I'll do air quotes around looking into this.
When we get around to it. And he looks frustrated.
And how would the constabulary view it if we were to look into this?
If you want to go around, he looks like he's if you want to go around and look for abused children, okay.
And your name is, good sir?
What's your name?
I asked you first, and I don't know why you're interrogating me. I want to know which constable is telling me that we are permitted to look into this.
My name is it's Derek Chauvin.
Derek Chauvin.
Oh my god.
Whoa, why? Oh my god.
Derek Chauvin, I think, was the guy who killed like George Floyd.
Oh god. That's
CHAUV.
God.
that's not good, dude.
Oh, it's fucked up.
Okay, too soon, dude.
Look, Officer Chauvin, we appreciate your time.
So
No, you guys spelled it wrong. No, it's
No, didn't I spell it right?
yeah. Of course you did.
Oh.
No, Carmen would actually likes that guy.
Look,
Okay.
Officer Chauvin, we're just trying to, do a good deed. We don't want any issue. We'll check it out. We run into anything, anything tangible that you can look into. We'll let you know. Sound good?
I'm going to.
I
go into, like-
appreciate your upstanding citizenry, he says sarcastically.
Yeah, and I'm going to then look around the room and look at him standing behind his desk and say, on second thought, we'll take care of this. You clearly have more important things to do. And then I'll just turn around and walk out.
Oh, by the way, so he had a plate of donuts on his desk. If you wanted to say, you clearly already have a lot on your plate.
Oh, yeah, that's what I said.
Sorry, I should have said that. Damn!
You can't set me up for the jokes after I've walked out of the room. That's not cool, man.
That's gonna be the new thing, is like, oh, by the way. Detail I didn't mention before. He had tiny little arms.
But you failed to capitalize on it, so screw you.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, little
Does he
arms
have-
still capable of putting them around a neck.
Does he
Yeah,
also have strong knees? I don't know.
you couldn't tell. He was sitting behind the desk.
So I'm already walking down Horseway. Like I'm out the door.
Yeah, I'm out as well.
going.
I'm out as well.
Okay.
So
Okay,
whether you
right.
want to go to the shanties.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang a right.
The red house, right?
Yep, I'm going
What
down.
did, what did the goat say about the shanties?
And I'm gonna go that one. That house there.
What the goat said about the shanties is in the notes.
He
Says
said,
in the
Red
night.
House-
So we need to
Red
go in
House
the
and the
night.
Shanties. Red House and the Shanties. There's a child crying in the night. The child wants to be rescued and taken to the grandmother's hut outside of Daggerford. Huts.
Hut, 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 hut.
To the lizard marshes. Sounds
Yes.
completely reasonable, not at all suspicious.
Totally not a hack in there.
Don't forget your bug repellent. We're going to Marshes, boys.
We're going to the marshes. Yeah! Woo! Marshes.
You
Yeah!
should get a fan boat. Do they have fan boats?
No,
Damn.
no. Sadly not. No.
Damn.
Yeah,
Okay.
they've got those.
So-
What's the one where you stand on it and you've got the big old stick and you just kind of like? Is that a pontoon?
Oh yeah, it's a pontoon or a punt, I think.
Okay, so the red brick house in the shanties. It's clearly seen better days. 2 of the 3 front windows have been broken and boarded up, while the third one has it's got like a fist-sized hole knocked
That's
through it. It looks like the
So,
front door has been kicked in and
I-
reattached to the door frame like 4 or 5 times.
Nice.
And you can
say
hear
we knock.
the sound of like a crying kid faintly emanating from within the home.
Shouldn't we go there in the night? I mean, we should break into the house in the middle of the day.
Isn't it almost nighttime already? Isn't it
Yeah,
like
it's like 6:30 p.m.
Yeah. So, I mean, we can go and have dinner first and then go.
You hear that
you
kid
wanna-
crying? Yeah. Let's go have dinner first.
Yeah.
Look, I can hear the kid crying. I'm not gonna leave. and
Yeah,
then
it
just
has.
come
Yeah,
back.
sorry. The house has good bones.
Oh, that's it. Good bones, yeah.
I don't know what that means.
You've never watched like a home makeover show?
That's
No.
what you say if a house is utterly crap, but you still want to sell it to someone.
It's got good bones, which usually means like don't dig up the patio.
Seriously.
Well, Vera, you say we knock?
Yes. You should always knock. It gets the person to come to the other side of the door, and then you can put a crossbow bolt through it if they're not friendly. Or,
She is
whatever
just
reason
so
you're gonna get.
negative. Just on all fronts.
Yeah.
Do you have a better idea?
No. I actually meant knock. Not so they can shoot you. I'm saying so they come to the door and then you can shoot them through the door if they're not nice.
Oh, I thought you were making a little reference to old Amric.
No,
Right.
I also
no.
thought you were making a reference to old Amric.
No, I was being psychotic and positive.
Oh, okay. It's
Yeah.
so hard to
Well-
tell when you're being psychotic
right?
and negative versus when you're being psychotic and positive, or when you're
You
being
know,
psychotic
uh,
and.
I'm gonna put like a
Klepto.
hand on her shoulder and just be like, Vera, you terrify me. Anyway, I guess I'll and I got like my turtle shell up, and I'm just gonna like casually do a little.
Are there like people watching us in the meantime or not?
No. Yeah, no. Everybody's inside there. This is not like as much as Daggerford wants to be Waterdeep. It's not. It's like a well
Like 1/100
kept
the size.
homeowners association. Basically, everything runs in order. Everybody's got their own thing, except for the shanties.
Yeah, except for these like 10 houses where like all the bad stuff goes down.
Yep. Everything else, everybody's just like, look, like sitting out on the front lawn being like, keep off my grass. All right.
Shitty part of town.
All right. So, so you knock on the door and the front door just kind of like just swings open.
Ooh.
And it opens up into a living room lit only by the fading sunlight from the now open door.
Well, that wasn't at all ominous, guys, right?
And
No,
inside
not
you can
at all.
see there's a door on either side, like both on the left and right side of the far wall, and there's a coffee table with two couches dominating the living room, and there's two figures seated side by side on the left couch that are like barely visible in the dim light.
That is super fucking creepy.
Yeah.
Can I ask something? Do orcs have dark vision?
Yes.
Oh god, that's a good question. I can't remember.
The nerd said yes.
Yeah, they do.
Okay, cool.
They have 60 feet of it.
Oosh.
Oh, you could
I
see.
go to them and say, "My Govanen."
You what?
I say, "My Govanen" to them.
Yeah, they don't.
I think that's-
They're motionless.
Are they motionless because they're like frozen, or because they're just like don't know what he said?
Why don't you make an
I'll be
investigation roll?
dead.
I also say to them, "Good afternoon." Do they respond to that?
No.
These motherfuckers are dead.
Yep, that thing is haunted.
Harmonel has like just never seen a dead body before. All right. So
mean,
yeah,
if it's a dead body,
both.
that's
So
probably
you
because it's
step into the
frozen.
house a little bit, and both of the figures are just clearly dead.
Are they long dead, or are they like bloody?
Well, that's a good question. So they're first of all they're the deceased
Are the
are.
bodies decomposed or not?
Well, you can also make an investigation check. Vera's already made one, so is Varys. So let's see what Harmony gets.
Let's see how much I have on l'investigation.
Investigation.
Fils de pute. Investigation to flat 20.
Come on, detective.
I get
Okay.
a 4.
Oh, and he
They're
like
alive.
Harmonel is sure that they're still alive.
is he even sure that they're humans? He's like, guys,
Well,
there's more ghosts in there.
they're not
More
humans. They're not
ghosts.
humans. It's a high elf male and female, and they're
Really?
in their mid 120s to their early 130s.
Ooh, sexy.
I know, and
Really?
that's pretty young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're seated adjacent to each other.
So they're
So
higher.
Varys gets a good enough roll. So
Okay.
he goes in more, and he sees that both corpses have almost like completely blood red eyes. There's tiny roseate crystals that can be seen, like sprinkled in their wide open eyes.
This is a crack house.
Make a history check,
the fuck?
Varys.
What the fuck? Who would kill high elves like that?
Dude,
This
they
guy.
killed themselves. This is a crack house. They are users.
Okay, so yeah,
That one.
What kind of high elf would take drugs?
you have no idea what this is, but Harmonel or Vera can roll too if they want to see what it is.
What
fuck
when it
is
rolls?
that?
Just history.
this intelligence, so I get a 4.
Yeah,
I
you don't
get-
know what you've never seen this either. Harmonil like just doesn't even know what drugs are.
I'm too pure for drugs.
Exactly. Yeah, nobody. Yeah, none of you are.
What is it? 1, 4, 4? What the fuck is this?
Yeah,
What the-
you got to get these rolls out early, guys. None of you
Okay.
know what this stuff is.
So they're little crystals that are on their eyes, though.
It's right on their eyes.
I think Akar wrote this one from his own life experience.
Yeah, Bandog behind you guys just goes, "What the fuck?" And so the limbs of both of the corpses are stiff and rigid, and both of the people, the fingers on their left hands are squeezed tightly around little packages of the same rosaic crystals.
Okay, I'm gonna take one of those packages.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna put it in my pocket to bring it to the
Okay.
constabulary later.
All right.
And I'm gonna tell the party as well as I grab it. I'm gonna say to bring to the constabulary. Make it clear like I'm not taking these crap.
Because Varys' first thought probably was like, "Oh damn." So
Yeah.
the
I'm not using
the
this evidence.
corpses, their skin is it's pallid, though there's like a reddish purple discoloration along the sides of their thighs, and when you touch the hand to get the package out, you see that they're like you can feel that the body's temperature is slightly above the room's ambient temperature.
Weird.
And Varys, when you're leaning in to look at the eyes, at the crystals more closely, you see that there's like little flakes of dried blood along the edges of the eyelids.
I'm gonna look at Bandog and in particular just go, "What the fuck, indeed?
What the
What
fuck?
kind
He
of
says.
trials would take drugs?
What the fuck?"
They are ashamed to our race.
Varys, find the child. Harmonil and I will look through here. Banda, keep an eye on these bodies in case they're not all the way dead, because they're oddly warm for corpses.
I'm
Alright.
just gonna
And
slowly
he
start,
gets his axe out, and he does the thing where you put it into the other hand over and over again.
Nice, I like it.
Alright, I'm gonna start slowly creeping forward, being like, "Hello,
Yeah, you can
anyone here?"
you can hear like the child through like one of the back doors.
I'm gonna slowly approach the back door.
Back door or the back door?
The back door.
Okay.
The
Alright,
back
one
door, you know.
second. You gotta go to the back door, yo, man. So the door.
I'm gonna be serviced by the back door.
Which door do you go to? The left one or the right one? The left one
Which
is
one?
the left one. You
I'm
hear
gonna
where
go-
you hear the child.
Well, yeah. So I'm gonna go and be like, "Hello." Like I'm gonna be slowly like creeping, and I'm gonna kind of have my like turtle shield, the shell, kind of like
Okay.
right in front just in case, but no weapon drawn.
All right. So yeah, you like rap on the door, and the door swings open as well, and it's hard to see in there, but you can see just through the dark with your dark vision. So the window at the back of the so this is it's a bedroom. The window at the back of the bedroom has been boarded up, and there's an adult bed that sits along the far wall right underneath the window, and there's a child's crib that sits along the right wall, and the child is crying from within a smelly bundle of rags in the crib.
Train spotting.
And when you approach the crib, the child's crying stops as it seems to like sense your presence, and it like gurgles.
How poor is the shanties?
Quite poor.
It's
called the
This is definitely the worst house in it. You would
Would
not
they
be
have,
remiss to think that this house had probably been abandoned and was being squatted in.
Yeah, just a little note to the DM. I'm not sure they'd have a bed and a crib. I think there'd just be like a mattress in the corner that they all sleep on, right? I mean, a crib is a pretty luxurious thing to have.
Yes, but this is
Or is it like a do it
Probably
yourself
not.
grip that looks like shit?
no, it's nice. It's probably the only nice thing that they've got in there.
Okay, fair enough.
But yeah, so make a perception check.
What about you, Varys? I am Jack.
Yeah, Varys.
Yeah, I am with Vara.
We're
All right. 8. God, these rolls.
Narf says it's a hero goat.
it is a hero.
So you see that on the side of the child's crib there's it's painted with you can't make out the color with your because of dark vision, but it's got flowers on it, and there's a name printed in Elvish, which is it's a seal.
It's a what?
A seal.
In Elvish.
Yeah.
Varys, what does it say? Come on.
How old roughly does this child look?
Like 1.5.
It says.
I'm gonna like.
Okay.
I'm gonna like pick up the child, and I'm gonna start like kind of giving it like that little reassuring like shaking, like
Yeah.
kind of shaking like a little like back tap.
Yeah, it stops crying and it's like gurgling in your arms.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna take you out of this crack house, and I'm gonna start like slowly walking back towards them.
All right, you
carrying the child.
you trip over like a stuffed griffin toy on the ground.
Do I really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
What does the seal
Okay.
say?
and
It's a baby.
you get into the living room, and what do you
Guys,
say to them?
What does the seal say?
Guys, they got a baby in here.
Yeah, that's the goat. That's what the goat said.
What did the seal say? I mean, I can't know that, but I'm just curious.
It's a baby. It
The
doesn't
seal
speak.
in Elvish.
Oh, it doesn't
Oh.
mean anything.
It
Like-
says Lisa, dude.
Yeah, it means Lisa in Elvish.
Like, like you can see it's backwards. He also put a capital.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay. Let's take this to. his
Euros doesn't know that that's the name of Kilo's daughter.
Yeah.
Yes.
Really?
So, can you
Yes,
can you guys
they
check-
they let him have a kid. I know.
Well, I mean,
Well, I guess
can
they
you
can't.
guys
They're not allowed to
check-
stop him.
All right, so he realized Nathan. That's the crackhead. Who's
Yeah, you realize Nathan.
Nathan and Anna.
Yeah, and you realize they've got name tags.
hi, my name is Nathan. I'm alcoholic.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
isn't Nathan. It's not Tom. So, can you guys check that last room, see if there's anything important? And I'm gonna take this kid out.
I can't see it. I will go and investigate that room.
Do I have
Alright.
any food to give the baby?
Roll investigation. You have the rations, but that's like hardtack. You give him a biscuit to chew on.
La investigation.
Give him hardtack and salted pork.
I get
Hey,
a
you know
17.
it's good stuff. You got a 17. All right. So yeah, it leads to a the other door leads to a kitchen area with a stove and a counter along the back wall, and there's a large wash bucket and a cabinet on the other one, and there's shelves along the right wall, but everything's pretty much empty.
Okay, so there's no evidence of them Breaking Bad in there.
No evidence of them Breaking Bad in there. No.
Okay, so
Alright.
didn't have like any Heisenbergs or Otto Hans in there.
Hmm.
I'm gonna
So
pull out
I
a
will
ration and
just,
try feeding the child
I'll
as
just
I'm
ignore that
walking
room.
out.
What'd you say, Greg?
I want to try taking out a ration and trying to see if there's anything I can feed the child.
Yeah, you proffer a biscuit to the child, and it'll nibble on it.
And I said, okay, let's take the thing to his grandmother. Take the child.
Should we inform the constabulary before we do so?
No. Why should we?
Yeah, obviously this is a high elf kid too, Harmono.
Yeah, but I mean, even if we tell them, they probably won't remember that we said about that thing about the child because they're so incompetent. They're probably thinking that we kidnapped it. As far as we go.
I feel like that's probably happened at some point though. Somebody's like, "Hey, I found this missing kid," and they're like, "Kidnapper!"
Look, I'll take the drugs to the constable, and I'll meet you guys at the city gate.
Okay. Does
There's-
Daggerford have a gate in the
there's-
first place?
Varys, I'm not giving you these drugs. You have a substance abuse problem.
I don't need to do whatever that is.
How about you go to the city gate with the child that you're still holding, and I'll take the drugs over to the constabulary real quick.
Yes.
Okay, fine.
Well, it's good to say that's the first drink on the street.
I just figured I thought I had a little better rapport with the asshole there, but that
Oh,
works as well.
you underestimate the intrinsic value of someone hating the very sight of you.
Greg
It's
knows
okay.
all about that.
I'm pretty aware of that actually, but fine. Me and Harmon will meet you at the gate with the kid.
Which gate? The main
I guess
gate or the what is that? North gate.
Can I roll? Was that like a investigation or was that a history?
So what are
would
you
be
trying
the
to know?
roll?
What are you trying to know?
Which gate would be best to go? Like which direction to go to the lizard marshes?
Oh, this one down here.
The one at the bottom.
Yeah, you don't even need to roll for that. That's just basic knowledge. Yeah.
All right, cool.
So we go. I go with the 3/4 elf.
Cool.
Yep, and the 0 quarters elf, Bandug.
Cool. Then I will 0 quarters elf. Then I will briefly run to the constabulary real quick,
Okay.
and I'll kind of barge in a little bit.
Nice.
Like just
Yeah,
like
you
try to make
startled the first couple people in there.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Yeah,
Um,
Derek
it
looks
is-
up from his desk and he goes, "Oh, you again?
Yes, Derek.
Is a dragon
Mayhem.
attacking?"
I'm just
I'll do
gonna,
it just come.
I'm just gonna flick the bag of drugs at him and not respond to what he said at all, and just say, "We looked into the house and the shanties. There are 2 dead elves in there who seem to have been using whatever this is."
He opened the bag. He opens the bag up a little bit, and like with an incredulous look on his face, and when he opens it up, his eyes widen and he goes, "Oh fuck! You were serious?
Do you know what that is?
This is traveler's dust."
Dude,
It's highly illegal, obviously.
What
And
kind
you-
of elf would do these things?
well then you
Rude.
should
A shame to our
Yeah.
race.
get a few of your men and go down there because there seem to be probably more of it in that house. I brought this.
So
here
yeah, as
you
you're
believe
saying
me.
that, he's like cursing while like getting his sword belt and stuff on, and like signaling at a couple other people to come with him.
I'm glad to see that you're actually doing your job now, Derek. My companions are going to take the child we found back to its next of kin.
Child?
Good luck. Yes, the child that I told you about, but you probably weren't listening to me before.
He glowers at you and leaves without saying anything else.
Okay.
And can I talk to the child and see if it understands Elvis? Can I say like Magovanen? See what he understands?
It does not. It when you speak to it in Elvish, it like gurgles at you though. Like it recognizes the language.
Excellent.
I will start singing some like Elvish folk songs my mother used to sing to me as a child as we walk.
2 gay elf dads.
What is what's his name? What is Bandog's reaction to all this?
Narf says they drop their donuts.
Yeah.
And I start singing Anen Vardan and
Have I returned to them yet now?
What'd you say?
Have I returned to them yet now?
Yeah, you catch up to them as
Okay, so just to clarify, we are now 2.5 elves with a kid.
well, yes, 2.5 elves with 2.5 elves and a baby.
Yeah.
Or it's going to be like some Elvis energy situation and Hamin is going to adopt that kid or whatnot.
Okay. Can I
Two
be,
and a half
Hey, you'll be
elves
pleased to
and
know, by the
one-
way, that I fixed the arrow.
can I be Charlie?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure if anyone has a substance abuse, it probably makes them Charlie. So I think I'm
Damn it.
Charlie.
I want to be Charlie.
You're not an elf, so you cannot be like,
Everybody wants to be Charlie.
Russian.
Then again, I'm the half elf, so maybe
Yeah,
I'm
you're
the
the kid.
child. But I feel like Harmon fits the child.
Why is there a tortoise? A sea turtle?
No, the child is obviously the child.
What
What was that sea turtle?
What the fuck is that?
A sea turtle.
That was such an awesome interlude. As the whole screen goes away and you what the fuck was that?
What?
The sea turtle.
The map goes away, and for 3 seconds you move around to see
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, move around to what?
sea turtles.
Oh.
And okay, so I will keep singing like Elvis songs at that child because Varys doesn't know any good ones.
Wow.
Hey, my mother was an elf from New Sharondar. She knew good elvish music.
It's not like Evanvithian music.
No, it was legit music. She was from the Elvish Forest. She's probably more Elvish than you.
Oh.
Roll initiative.
In fighting.
Roll initiative. Can I like punch Varys while he says that?
Yes.
I do that.
While I'm carrying a baby. Nice
I'm
one.
going to very, very disinterestedly start cleaning my fingernails with my dagger.
Jesus.
Okay, so let's go to the fucking lizard marshes then.
All right.
I'm gonna protect the baby as he hits me. I'm
Alright.
gonna move the baby away and just eat the punch.
Okay.
Is Varys discovering his maternal instincts?
He is.
It's
Um,
beautiful.
Eternal.
Okay, so you guys gonna head towards the lizard marches.
Yes.
Yeah. So is the Lizard Marshes all this nastiness out on the coast there?
Yep.
Oh, that's a mess of a delta.
Oh yeah. It's so it's about like 9 p.m. right now, so it's pretty dark. But you can see like 60 feet ahead of you because of your dark vision, so you're able to like make your way along, but it's slower than it would otherwise be.
Are there lighthouses or like
Nope.
guide things
Like,
along
where
the main-
exactly is that? Is like that child's grandmother's house, but definitely going to be a hag in there.
But, are there like lighthouses or things to guide ships through the main thoroughfare in the marshes?
Well, not that you can see now.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's a very untamed thing, but you can see like dim like glowing lights occasionally flickering on the horizon and then disappearing.
Swamp lights. Interesting.
But yeah, so it's about like 1 a.m. and
Do we find that hut that the goat described?
but yes, you eventually see a hut off in the distance. That's it's got like a circle of torches. It's not even a hut. It's actually it's just like a house. But it's off on it's on like a little swampy island, like the only solid bit of ground around.
There's a
and-
hag.
There's like a little bridge that leads to it.
There's a hag in
Can
there.
I roll a perception just to see how sussy sus this place looks?
Yeah.
I mean, there's definitely going to be a hag in there. Can I also roll perception?
20.
Okay,
Yes,
that's
you
a
can.
20.
I'm not sure why you would, but
I may get a nat 20. Who knows?
Yeah, but wouldn't do you get a -1 on perception?
No, +2.
Okay.
It's
Oh.
it's glass.
So yeah, so it looks Yeah, the house is it looks fairly inviting. The unlike the rest of the marsh, the vegetation like immediately on on the island around the house is well maintained, like a garden, and
There's only hag in there.
it looks very nice. Is Harmonel voicing this out loud?
Not really. He's thinking that.
Okay. Is Harmonel familiar
This
with
is
hags?
almost too nice.
I
This
have
is
no
almost
idea. I
too
mean,
nice.
can I roll like Arcana knowledge or something like that and see for what I know?
Well, just would you? I mean, what's he done? I mean, would he be familiar with that? He lived on Evermeet his whole life and then
I
came
mean,
here.
every soon have hags. to
Yeah,
be
so
honest.
you probably wouldn't know that.
Yeah. I'm just saying it like outside of the game.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Varys.
I don't know anything about hags or anything of that. I'm just always sussed out by anything that looks too good to be true. I've been
Incongruously
burned too many
good.
times. Yeah, I'm like, why is this bitch living out on the edge of a swamp where a bunch of lizard men live and
Yeah,
attack
there's
people?
there's
Really
definitely a
nice.
certain juxtaposition between the house and its surroundings, but
Hmm.
it gives it a sort of a quaint, like homely feel too.
I mean,
And as we approach, I like kind of cradle the baby in the turtle shield that she is protected.
Cute,
That's so adorable.
very
and,
cute.
and I will be preparing the lang. In case
Okay.
shit goes wrong. I'm not going like to have it like drawn. I will just have my hand on the grip just to be.
All right, so
the-
there's
the-
a so as you approach the house, it's a brick house, so it's pretty solid, well made. There's a wooden porch. There's a wooden porch out front, and there's an old but kindly looking woman with short gray, close cropped hair.
There's
That
a what?
she's a elven high elf woman with short, close cropped gray hair that reveals the her pointed ears. She's sitting in a rocking chair, knitting, and when she sees you approaching, she sets aside her knitting and stands up and gives you a warm smile and wave and says, "Oh, look at you all, coming all this way out here to see me at night. Who's that little
say,
fellow you brought with you?"
My Govanen.
"Oh,
Doesn't
hello,
understand
dear.
Elvish in the first place.
Oh,
Understand
elves!
it.
How wonderful!"
You have a grandson, right?
Oh,
And
naturally.
Granddaughter. Yeah, I forgot I was named.
So she kind of squints forward and peers through the night at the baby and says, "Goodness me, is that little baby a seal? What's she doing out here so far away from her mom and dad?"
Her mom and dad.
You know what? Your story can wait. You've clearly come a long way. Why don't you all come inside and I'll make you a cup of a nice
Well-
warm cup of tea, and I'll get a bottle of milk for the wee one too.
I'm
question
good.
would be-
I am good. Thank you.
Can I just ask a bigger question, B? What are you doing so far away from the city out here on the marshes?
Oh, I've always been one for quiet. Don't like much like people.
Dumb bombadil.
Can I roll to see if she's full of shit?
Yeah, make insight. Yeah, she's just a narf.
Can I also roll insight while we're at it?
I got a 10.
Yeah, she
13.
looks like just she Harmonel, she reminds you of your grandmother. Just warm and friendly.
Haven't met my grandma then.
Yeah, you haven't met your grandmother, but you feel like if you had met
I
your
don't
grandmother,
think-
this
I
is
don't-
the kind of woman that you would want to be your grandmother.
I don't remember my grandmother being alive.
Well, no, but obviously she's not alive anymore. She's dead now because
Yeah,
she was
that's-
murdered. But no, but when you do, she doesn't remind you of your dead grandmother. She reminds you of your grandmother when she was alive. God damn it.
And I can ask her, where are you from, Mrs. Are you native of Faerun?
Oh, I'm from a little bit everywhere, but I call this little bit of swamp my home now.
I'm going to like tentatively just like slowly start approaching.
She, when she sees you approach, she says, "Oh, come on in, dearie. Nothing to be afraid of." And she like picks up her knitting and like does the old person waddle into the house, leaving the door open and like beckons you inside.
Is the house full of? Is the house made of sweets?
No, it's a regular brick house.
What is Banda's
I mean, I'm
Yeah,
not
Well,
liking
Bandog
this.
Bandog is just kind of like taken in by it all. He
I
seems
guess.
like on guard, but also just like he's like
I
thoroughly
mean,
enjoying
she
himself.
speaks Elvish.
He's
so-
enjoying the ride.
I'm gonna walk in.
I mean, she speaks Elvish, so
Oh, so I could trust her. Makes sense.
Yeah, all right. So
Yeah.
Vera, you walk in with her.
I mean,
So
I will also
Yeah.
walk in. I mean,
Okay.
if I walk in, I'm also going to walk inside.
all right. So
I'm gonna,
anything
like,
that
slowly
Vera does,
follow
right?
behind.
If Vera jumped off a bridge, would you jump off a bridge?
No, but
Yes,
I mean,
probably,
I'm
honestly.
not. I mean, I'm not going
I
to go along
prefer-
there and die. So, and we
All
don't-
right.
we-
So the
we don't
interior
die.
of the house is it's warm and comfortable. There's a potted plant adjacent to the door, and there's a fireplace at the back of the room that exudes light and warmth into the house. There's a dining table that's flanked by an assembly of chairs along the right wall, and then there's a writing desk under a window along the left one. There's two thick woven rugs that cover up part of the hardwood floors, and you can see a kitchen and a storeroom off to the back left and right of the room. And once you get inside, the old woman gestures at the table and says, "Have a seat, dearies. I'll just be a moment with the tea, and we want milk." And she bustles off into the kitchen,
I do not
humming
want
to
to
herself.
drink, so I am fine. I don't want to drink anything.
And you hear her start preparing the tea and milk. And then
You know,
she,
we never
she
got
looks.
your name, ma'am.
Oh, me. I'm Granny Mabel.
Annie Mabel. That's
That's not really Nervy's name. But interesting. I mean, if she's born in Faerun,
Oh, I
then-
find being living amongst humans so long, I find being elvish makes them uncomfortable.
What?
Oh, dearie, you
That's
must
a
know.
change,
You've
man.
lived amongst humans, haven't you? They think elves are so hoity-toity with their long, silly names. I like
Not
to
sure
set
how I-
people at ease, make
Not
them
sure how I
comfortable.
should take that. Not sure how I should take that, Granny.
Oh, take it how you like, dear.
Yeah, she's creeping me out.
So as she's preparing in the kitchen, she looks over her shoulder and she says, "Where are the babes' parents? Don't tell me Danny and LeVay conned you into looking after Azil for the weekend, did they?"
about that, Granny.
How do we say that? How do we put that?
Vera.
Well-
Would you like to explain?
Okay. I was gonna say at the very least, don't let Harmonel say it.
Mm.
Um,
Granny, do you know what traveler's dust is?
Granny Mabel.
So when you say travelers, she looks at you and she says, "Travelers what? Oh, the dust on their boots? Why sweep that up every day."
Not really that. I mean, it's a drug in Faerun that is
A
deadly.
drug?
Yeah, and it seems that her parents died from an overdose.
Oh no!
Oh, you're actually telling them. Oh, okay.
What?
Bedside manner.
Oh.
I
She
specifically said not
reemerges
what-
from the kitchen with a tray with 4 teacups with a teapot and a glass bottle of milk, and she sits the tray down before like collapsing into a seat and saying, "My goodness, they're so young."
It's a shame, I know.
Look, Mabel, we were contacted to bring this child to you by a talking black goat. Okay?
Pish posh.
This is as weird for us as it is for you.
A talking
Would you know
black
anything
goat.
about
I've
this?
never heard of such a thing.
Can I again try inciting if she's full of shit?
Yep.
Okay, let's see if I can roll again one. I get a 3 on insight. Oh,
Nat
that's
20.
not 20.
Nat 20. Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she seems honest, but like yeah, just a little something off.
I mean, if she's believing in the wilderness, I don't know for how many years, then I don't know if she could have been a bit mad.
So you're telling me you would know nothing about why a talking black goat ordered us to go find and save this child, and we found the corpses of I assume your daughter and her husband, or Your
Oh,
son, his
honey, you
wife.
must be taking the same drugs they were. A talking black goat?
Like, we live in a magical land. I'm pretty sure a talking black goat isn't that crazy, especially given that we're here.
Dearie.
Myself, as a high elven noble, I would never make use of these drugs. So yes, this did happen.
No,
indeed.
no, of course not, dearest. No, you wouldn't. I snapped. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to accuse you.
I know this is rather sudden for you to hear, but please understand, we just want this child to be safe.
Oh,
And
yes,
I'm
of
just
course.
I'm just a little confused about what's going on here.
The wee one is her safety is the most important thing.
I mean, can you raise her?
If she's well, of course. If she's feeling tired, I've got a spare room set up all ready for whenever her parents bring her by. It's just off the
Last time you saw
storage
them.
room.
When was the last time they came here?
Why, must have been 3 months ago. They haven't been traveling much since they had the child. The wee one doesn't much take Rel to the road, as I'm sure you noticed.
That must be dangerous.
So
out here, right?
she serves the tea,
I'm
and
not
she
drinking, by
takes
the way.
she takes the glass bottle, and she says, "Can I feed the wee one?
Can what?
Can I feed the wee one?"
She's asking if she can feed the baby.
You're holding the baby. You have to hand her over.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
I'm not
Go
sure.
ahead.
I'm not sure if we should fit her. But I mean,
Go ahead. I'm trying
Alright.
to gauge like what's gonna happen.
All right, so she
the baby's
gingerly
hungry.
takes the child from your arms and like lovingly nestles it, and she takes the glass bottle with a little rubber nipple and starts feeding the baby.
Mm.
Are you okay with what we just told you?
Well, it's
sure it
certainly a
must be
shock,
better
isn't it?
shock.
But dear, when you get to my age, you're used to losing loved ones. It takes less and less time to get over it, I'm afraid, but this will be a lasting wound. But thankfully, we have little Seal here to help bridge the pain.
I'm still a little sussed out by all of this.
I mean, I
And you live
understand.
out here alone, right on the marshes? Is this the safest place for her? I mean, we were attacked by lizard men on this same road just a few days ago.
Why, that's insane. I haven't seen any lizardmen around here. Why, everyone who lives around here is quite friendly.
I'm gonna like literally hold up the shield and be like, "This is one of the things they wielded when they attacked us."
Well, they are an ingenious people, aren't they? They've always been friendly with me. They leave me little snacks and treats sometimes. Little gifts. Oh, they
Yeah,
do
that's
love
nice.
me so. We
Yeah.
get along so well here.
I mean, I am starting to learn that I should take the baby instead. I'm not sure that she's going to fare well with that crazy grandmother.
Are you saying that,
I'm
though?
gonna-
Not
You're
really saying that.
thinking
No. Well, I can take like a glimpse around the house and see if I find anything that looks a bit sus, like on a shelf or whatnot.
Yeah, make an investigation.
I get a 12.
Yeah, nothing. It all looks. It looks like the house of a single older woman. Just living her best life. There's
Yeah.
a writing desk. She's obviously loves writing. There's a kitchen with full of ingredients.
And can I ask that granny, like, is your husband still alive? Where is he?
Oh, dearie, I never was one for companionship. I always liked living out here all alone. I'm so
But-
used to being by myself. Why, I think I'd go
But-
crazy if I had a man
I
telling
mean-
me what to do.
I mean, if you had kids, then you must have been married. I mean, it's uncommon for elves to have.
Wow. What?
It's inappropriate to presume.
I
Not
mean,
all of us come from a normal, what you would say, normal household. And I'm gonna like kind of elbow him a little bit.
it's just a well-intended curiosity. It's nothing more.
Oh, curiosity is perfectly natural, dear. Always ask questions, that's what I say.
So you've never had a husband then?
My, you're a prying one, aren't you? She kind
Look,
of
Mabel.
gives you a glare.
Granny, we mean you no harm. We mean this child no harm.
Of course not.
There's something more at play here, and I think you may know more than you're letting on.
You're not accusing me of any impropriety, are you? And she kind of gives
No.
you a glare as well. That would be
No.
rude.
I don't think you did anything to those people we found. I just want to know, how are you safe here?
Oh, well, I'm quite used to living by myself, and when you've lived in the swamp for so long, it's safer than even the city.
I'm just gonna keep rolling inside because I'm trying to find out if she's full of shit, even though I think she's full of shit.
I mean,
16.
16?
I don't think I'll glean anything from it, but
Yeah, she seems very earnest. You know? If she's deceiving you, she's a very practiced Decepticon.
so she's
That's
deceiving
fine.
us or what?
So I'm gonna look at the two boys and Banda, I guess, as well. I'm gonna say, well, we got the child here, and that's what we were going to do, and we've done it. So
You haven't
might as
even
well.
touched your tea, dearies.
I'm fine, thank you. I told you that I didn't want to trick
You must be so parched from the road.
No, I'm actually fine. Don't worry. Of
Well, us
gotta
high elves
just
do have
look at-
quite the constitution, don't we?
course we do.
I'm gonna look at like Vara and Bandog and kind of just frown, just kind of like furrow my brow. I'm just very confused about what's going
Yeah,
on. I think
Bandog
there's more to it.
is just like he's just like observing everything carefully, and he has not touched his tea either.
Can I like smell the tea and see if I sense something abnormal?
Mm-hmm.
What do I roll for that?
Poison.
Investigation.
I get a 16.
16.
Narf is doing research for us.
I love it. I love Narf. I love the Narf research because yeah, I haven't told her about this part, so she's also, you know, just as unawares as you are. So yeah, so you smell you've had quite a bit of tea in your life. In your old life especially, 100 years of having tea probably every day, you know, in the old manor. And this tea smells a little bit off to you.
And
May I ask what kind of tea this is? Or I guess he can ask.
I can. May I ask what the tea is? And
Oh, it's a little green
definitely-
tea I've made. It's a little mixture of
and-
green tea and chamomile.
Definitely feels different when I think of higher.
She takes a big sip of it and smacks her lips. And she says, the best."
Yeah, I'm not liking this really.
She says she puts her teacup down and she's still got
I'm
the
not
baby
really
in her
a fan
arms.
of
She says, "Give me just a moment. I'm gonna go put the wee one to bed."
Okay. And when she leaves the room,
Yep. She goes off into the storage room, and you hear a door open and then shut.
I will whisper to Vara and Varys, okay, would you maybe distract her while I go and see what happened to the baby?
He's gonna whisper it in Elvish, knowing that she speaks Elvish.
No, when she's gone.
Yeah, when she's gone. When she's gone.
Like, I like how he has to put it in Elvish, as if like, because normally he does that to try to like deceive someone.
Yeah.
No,
It's
but I
it's
was
just
just-
he's unable to whisper in a language that's not Elvish.
Yeah, so
Wait, so you're gonna go like look at the keyhole or what?
I mean, if it's give distract her, and I will say we're going to go to the toilet or whatnot, and I would say I'm going to go outside the toilet and sneak around and see what happened to the baby.
So you're gonna say you're gonna go to the toilet,
Yep.
and then you're gonna go outside and sneak around to the window.
more or less.
Okay.
And he's gonna
Make
pee in the window.
make a stealth roll and then an investigation roll. Yeah.
Stealth, I think I have a lot at least.
And then investigation.
Stealth is plus
I
5.
see him whack his pecker on the wall so loudly that she hears him.
Stealth is
Oh.
15.
Okay. So you let's get the investigation.
Investigation is a 14.
All right. So yeah, you creep around to the back of the house where the room is, and you peer through the window, and you see her just like peering like looking at the baby, like she's putting it into a crib, and she's just humming to herself and like looking at the baby hungrily.
Hungrily. Intense.
Uh-oh.
It's going to eat the baby.
And yeah, and then you see her you see her jaw like just completely dislocate,
Gross.
and
Okay, so
she
I break the window while she does that. I break the window.
Okay.
I break the window while she does that.
Okay. So as you see her make a strength check.
She's about to eat the baby?
And can I also shout while I try to break the window?
Yes.
I shout. I get an 18.
Okay. Yeah. So your hand you're what do you
Oh.
you're lying or what?
With a lang.
Okay, so yeah, you draw your lang and you bang the hilt against the window, and it just shatters immediately. And as it shatters, you see Granny Mabel look at you, and her face is like contorted and unrecognizably angry, and you see all the window shutters just slam shut immediately.
What?
And you hear like an angry screech.
What
from
happened
inside.
with the window?
What?
What happened with the window?
The shutters slam shut.
But isn't he like standing there? I mean, do they chop him in half? Do they pull
Well,
him inside?
he's got a duck to avoid them.
Oh, okay.
But
So he
they
gets out of the way.
but they just slam shut. And you can hear
I
all
shout.
of the shutters slamming shut simultaneously all around the house.
And I shout, she's going to eat the baby while I was breaking the window. I'm shouting, she's going to eat the baby. Come and kill that.
Okay, 1 second. Let me put a
shout
map up.
that. Oh my fucking god.
Oh, the stream has ended. Okay, later, guys. See you next time.
Yep. See you next time.
Damn, I mean, I rolled a nat 20, and even then I couldn't see through this bitch's disguise.
No, you could. No, with a nat 20, you could tell that something was off.
Well, I could tell that something was off, but... Oof. She was about to eat the baby.
She ate the poo-poo.
She eat the poo-poo. And then they eat the poo-poo.
They ate the poo-poo.
Give me a sec.
He's gonna go
Alright,
eat
so
the poo-poo.
we're
I'll
gonna
be back
try
in
to
1 minute.
kill the fuck out of Granny Mabel. It's like that bitch from The Witcher.
The bitcher.
The Bitcher, yes.
What, who from The Witcher?
Did you see season 2?
What?
The crookback swamp chick.
Oh! Yeah, I guess so. They were hags, weren't they?
Yeah.
Did they eat the kids, though?
I think so.
I was talking about the one that was locked. I was talking about the one that was locked in, like, I don't know, it's been a while since I watched it. That, like... Remember the whole end of season 2? The one with the prophecy?
The show. Oh, I don't even
even
remember that. It's been a while since I saw that. I have to rewatch that. I don't remember that.
Season 2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's that
this
whole
one
thing
you
with that-
can't accuse me of ripping off from The Witcher.
No, this is not really a Witcher ripoff. This is just kind of like a... This is kind of a standard trope. Like
I'm
the
back
Witcher
now.
ripped off
Yep.
a million
I'm
things.
back.
Yeah,
So did we hear and see all this going on?
So
it's
you
like a
didn't
trial or
see any of it
something.
going on, but you hear
My shout is like
Harmony
a shout.
yell, "She's gonna eat the baby!"
So I guess we're gonna charge in us and
Well,
Ben,
so first of all, everybody roll initiative.
And what happened with the window exactly?
baby.
What happened with what?
With I get an 11. with a window. Like I broke it, and what happened afterwards? You said something.
Yeah, the shutters slammed shut from the outside.
Okay. So,
Okay. All right. So, 1 second. Let me gotta pull something
I'm
else.
gonna smite the fuck out of this bitch.
What a horrible thing to say. Maybe that's why she's like this. You know, because you say horrible things like that.
Maybe it's yeah. I didn't say because she was trying to eat the baby. She tries to eat the baby because I said mean things about her.
Eat the poo poo.
Yes,
God.
Okay, so
that's me. That's him.
Oh my fucking God.
yeah, so so she screeches loudly, and then
Did you roll initiative for Bandog?
yep. You see her like well, I guess you don't. So she moves out
Ooh.
into the main room, and you see like this like 7-8 foot tall shuffling figure emerge, and she's got this like raggedy white hair and like cancerous looking tanned skin with lumps peeling like bulging out of it,
Bro.
and she's got like these long fingernails that look like razor sharp claws, and she says, "Oh, you've all done it this time, haven't you? You shouldn't have gone back there, you nosy nobodies. Oh,
Where was the baby? I hadn't done the stream up when you.
She put the baby down, right?
it's
She
back.
did not.
Yeah, she does not have the baby anymore.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I want to know what room it was in.
It's
Like,
back
where
in
she-
the back in the bedroom, back down here.
That's where Harmondale. So Harmondale was at the very bottom of the map.
Yes. All right. So yeah, she moves up to Vera, and she attacks.
Did she have better initiative than me?
Yes.
What?
How,
Where?
how about
I
that?
didn't see her roll initiative.
Yeah, I pre-roll for them.
I call BS.
So 14.
Does it hit?
Does it need to exceed or
It has to
meet?
match
Meet.
or hit.
Oh,
Great
Match
yeah.
or
higher.
exceed. Okay. So yeah, so she starts just scratching at you angrily with her razor sharp claws.
What
It's
a
a
little
hag.
yank.
It's a fucking hag.
Yep, and you take 16 damage.
Oh
Damn.
my god.
She rolled 2 fucking
That's
8 and
not
4.
cool, man.
How much health do you have now?
23.
All right.
Jeez.
Okay, and now it is Vera's turn.
Jeez. Well, I'm gonna cut a bitch and then shoot a bitch.
Whoa!
Jen, shoot a bitch. That's a valid idea. By the way, is that on the bottom right of the house? Is that also a second door that Harmondale can try to use to get to us?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll go through that.
I got 26.
Nat 20.
Here we go.
Nat 20. Bom, 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 wow, 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 wow,
Crit.
bom, bom, bom,
Did
bom.
with the
Double
rapier.
damage. Double damage.
Dub damn.
So, what does that mean? I don't know if I've ever rolled
You-
a nat 20 on.
You have, and you just double all of the numbers of dice.
Oh, geez, that's intense. Because
So
I'm
if you
also
roll
gonna add
if you roll
finesse to it.
48, you roll 8d8. If you roll 1d8, you roll 2d8.
Okay. Do I also add double my pluses?
No.
No.
No, the pluses
Yeah.
are added after the dice
Okay.
rolls.
Correct, mundo.
8. Plus. So I really double what the roll is.
Yes.
You roll
Oh.
you roll 2 dice instead of 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you roll 2d6 for the rapier.
No, it's 2d8.
But yeah, whatever she has. What
Like
the-
that.
Yep.
36 then.
Yeah. So why do you have sneak attack?
Because I can always add finesse to my or I can add it to if someone's within 5 feet of me.
Is it within if somebody's within 5 feet of you?
Yes. Where is it?
If an ally is within 5 feet of the target.
Oh,
So it's just
Within
11.
5 feet of the target.
So it's 11 plus 4, 14 damage.
Yeah, so 14 damage.
damn.
Are you gonna tell me that Bandal's not within 5 feet of her? That he's like 6 away or something like that?
He's 10 away.
Yeah.
I think we could have done a little better with the way we had the map line up with the grid, but that's just me.
Ooh.
Like, I just like to put people on top of their chairs. So it's like,
Makes sense.
more like this.
Mm-hmm.
So who has? No, you still have to do your crossbow attack, right?
Yeah, so that was 14 damage,
I guess.
supposedly.
Supposedly. Ugh. You just didn't want me to be able to use my crit.
Well,
All the
yes,
way.
obviously.
Okay,
Rude.
just roll crossbow then if you can.
Ugh. And I'll shoot my crossbow at her face as well. That, I guess, is gonna miss.
That's gonna miss. Yep, sadly. Yep. All right, it is your boy
Don't be
Bandag's turn.
surprised if I'm pouty for the rest of the session.
Oh, I expected that. All right, so
As
Bandog
it's
is gonna
Bandag's
he
turn.
pulls out his axe and he yells, "I hate hags!" And he runs up at her, and
Kill that bitch, Bandog.
19. It's gonna
He
hit.
hits.
Excellent.
13 damage.
Damn.
My boy Bandog.
All right, it's your girl Varys's turn.
Oh, fuck you. I guess as I approach, I'm gonna kind of like leap over through the to the table.
Uh-huh.
I guess, right? Because I'm like kind of I'm gonna take that spot on the
Yeah,
table. Can I
you're
do that?
lithe. Yeah, absolutely. You don't even need to just bam, 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 bam on the table. Bam.
And I have a question about the sword and the shit. So
Mhm.
I'm gonna when I hit, I roll 1d6 as self damage, and then the next round I get 2 attacks
Yes,
that crit on 18, and I don't take any self damage for that, right?
you do.
I take self damage for every attack that hits.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, but then I don't get additional on like the third. The third one to reset, right?
Yeah.
All right, makes sense. All right, so I'm gonna wield the sword and the shit, and I'm just going to like do a straight up to down, and I'm gonna be like, "Die, bitch! Leave the kid alone."
Bap bap. Listen, there's no need for
You wanna-
sexist language. She's evil, but not because she's a woman.
Seriously.
She's evil because she tried to eat that child and probably
Yeah.
has eaten other children.
Probably.
Chillins. Though damn though, they do taste so
damn
good.
it.
That's a miss.
That's a miss. Fuck me.
Yeah, that's sad. That's soup sad. All right,
You know what?
Harmonel.
I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. I should use my Valve Enmity first. I always forget about
I
that.
was trying to say it, but you were really, really hot and heavy about saying fuck you. John.
I'll allow him to have used it.
Well, is my does me saying "die, bitch" does that count as me using my Valve Enmity?
Sure.
Yeah.
That sounds like what a Valve Enmity would be.
That seemed omniscious.
Omniscious, that is the word.
Yeah, that's
All right,
a
that's
hit.
18.
That's a hit right there.
Very good, very good.
All right, and I'm going to use I'm going to use a Divine Smite. Does this count as a fiend?
No,
It is not a fiend.
hags are considered fey.
All right, so I'm gonna first. I got to roll 1d6 of damage to myself.
Mm-hmm.
I take 3 damage using the magical sword and the shit.
Okay, what does that put you at?
Yeah.
41. So I'm also
That's-
going to do
3 damage of sepsis, by the way.
Yeah, that's septic damage.
1d8 plus 6 of damage. I do 10 damage, and then I'm going to use one of my divine smites to roll another 2d8.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I'm going to have my sword's going to light up.
Yeah.
Basically, it's
It
gonna,
lights up with a
light up.
brown energy.
That's exactly what I was about to say. That's literally exactly what I was about to say. And I do another 11 damage.
So
from my
she takes
smite.
21 from that.
Yeah.
I hope we can get her completely dead before Harmon even manages to get back into the room.
That's the goal, right?
I mean, that would be hilarious. He comes in, let's kill it. Oh wait, what?
No!
Well, he contributed by alerting us.
Yeah, he did, I think, the most important job there. Okay, now
He
it's
stopped the baby being eaten.
yeah, it's Harmonel's turn.
Where am I exactly? You can just scroll down. I will dash.
Go in the back door,
Wait,
dude.
let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Is the door open back there, or does it slow him
Oh
down?
yeah, you're right. Yeah, the door is.
Why did you say that?
Because I actually don't want you to get there before we.
You're going to die before
No,
that.
the door's open.
Okay.
Hags are the kind of people that like would love it if somebody accidentally walked into their house.
That's
Okay,
true.
then. So,
Like this, you know what I mean? Like
I really like how I called that before that when they said like Marsh's house, definitely going to be a hag in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The hag's like you walk in the back door and she's like, "So good of you to come for dinner."
she's like, oh my.
Okay, and I will shout some.
Oh my god, I am
say,
so stupid. I could have.
Hold on. What? So Harmon, what do you say?
I mean, I can attack now because I use dash,
Right.
and I will say to her, "How dare you impersonating a member of my high race, you filthy piece of shit."
That's the greatest
Oh my
crime
God.
that anybody's ever committed so far.
They're going down by the power of the Elder.
Yeah, you could have used divine sense. That's true.
I absolutely love that is what you're taking issue with. Not that she was about to eat a child, not that she possibly poisoned those other two people, but that she's impersonating an elf. Like that's your high treason crime.
I mean,
Come on, I saved the child for now. Come on.
you have to draw a line somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's got to be
Yeah.
somewhere, and that's where it is, and that's
And how dare you consume a member of my race?
Yeah.
try to consume.
Sure.
Yeah. Did he just like go in like screaming stolen valor? Like that's his way to call this out.
Oh yeah. All right. So okay. So it's back to back to Granny Mabel.
Did she bite someone else this time? I'm not happy.
So
All right. So so she turns to look at you, Harmonil, and she just opens her mouth like extra, like dislocates it again, and just
Ew.
screeches right into your face, and you feel like
Ow.
your brain racked with all of your nightmares and your deepest fears. You see the demon that killed your family over in the corner almost, and you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Also mixed race babies.
Yes.
-1 on wisdom. I get a 13.
I love even -1 for wisdom. It's hilarious.
And I mean that's the reason why Hamid doesn't think six
Yeah.
things through.
So
That's
so
the point.
you so all of those
Like,
fears.
pass or not?
No. So all of the fears that were like on the edge of your mind just fully cross over and invade you, and you can see, you know, it looks to you like the entire house is on fire. You can see your parents being killed off in the corner, you know,
Oh my god.
and you take you
Wait,
take
my mother died afterwards. She didn't die.
your okay, well your mom then,
Ooh.
your dad then. You take
Yeah.
17 psychic damage.
Oh my
Jesus.
fucking god. So that puts me at 36.
All right. And now it's Vera's turn.
All right. Well, I'm gonna shoot this lady again.
That's your
Again,
bonus action,
don't need
right?
to specify gender.
Okay.
Whoa, it's a nat 20! Yes! Yeah!
You're full of shit.
Yeah, I know he is. I fucking know he's full of shit.
That's
That's a miss. She your rapier
Okay,
just kind of
so
like
she casts
bounces
everything
off
with you right when you
and
see.
bends when it hits her chest, like it's somehow made of like metal or
Yes.
rock or something.
Nat 20 with my crossbow, bitch. Taste
Ooh,
my pain.
damn, dude, that's your second one.
Taste
No,
my
no,
pain,
sorry, that's your
bitch.
third one.
Taste my pain. Okay. I'm gonna chunk her full of arrows.
Well, an arrow, but yes.
Well, don't you take this from me, man. So we got 2.
And you're getting multiple crits in one fight. That's pretty in 2 crits in 2 turns. That's pretty wild.
How much damage?
Let's see.
28. Very
Oh my
nice.
fucking God.
A lot of damage.
Suck it, bitch.
Suck it, bitch. Again,
What
don't
does
need
the
to bring
card look?
gender into it. All right. It's Bandag's turn, and he'll draw back his axe
Bandag.
and take another swing. Oh, that's a hit.
We're getting very good on the rolls. Right
11 damage.
Utter apart.
All right,
He's
so
got a lot of damage in a really short amount of time.
Harmonel.
Wait. Okay, here we go.
Nope. Varys.
Oh, fuck.
The bump from 4 to 5 in terms of the damage output we're doing is pretty ridiculous.
I mean, I get the second
Ridiculous.
attack, but with action surge, I can do like 4 attacks in
Right.
one turn.
Okay, Varys, kill her off.
I
Finish her
have
off.
I have one other question about the sword and the shit. So next turn when I get 2 attacks, does that mean I get 3 attacks
No. Well,
if I with it?
what do you mean?
I think that is how it works. I
It
think
works
it's to ramp up.
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah,
until you decide to reset it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying the sword and the shit. You wrote down you get an additional attack on your next turn with crits on 18 plus. Now my question is, if when I reach level 5, I already get 2 attacks per turn. Does
Yeah.
that mean
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
I did that I would get 3?
Yes. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I misunderstood.
Okay,
Yeah.
So with advantage, I'm gonna roll again. Roll 2d20 plus 7.
Nat
That's
20.
Nat
Okay.
20. So with my nat 20, well, first I got to roll 1d6. I do 4 self damage. Just like shit explodes onto me as I swing it,
Yep.
stored from the sewers. So now I get to roll 2d8 plus 6. 8 plus 6 because of my crit. That's
Wow.
12, 6. Yeah, that's 18 damage.
Yep.
Is it still alive?
Yep. She is still alive.
I'm gonna now roll 2d8 as another divine smite.
Metagaming.
So I
How is
do
that
26
metagaming?
good. How is using a smite metagaming?
I don't know. You deal more damage. That's metagaming.
Alright. Yeah. If you kill it and Harmonel doesn't, it's metagaming. Obviously.
So I did 26 total damage during my turn.
That is insane. Alright.
Is the
Jesus.
dog still alive?
Yeah, she's still alive, but she is definitely bloodied.
She's very bloodied.
Very
Okay,
bloody.
so-
Alright,
Whose turn is
Harmonel.
it now? Okay, I go and attack.
Okay, let's see it.
How much? With the lang, I have +8. There's a 16 hit, it does not, but
It
wait.
does not,
I, have
nope.
I can do precision attack. So I can add 1d8 to my attack roll.
Well, you can just add it to your roll. That's insane.
There's a 17 hit.
It does.
Okay,
like-
So
He's
its
got
armor
roach.
class is 17. Good to know.
so I do 1d10 plus 5. That's 13 damage.
Nice.
Is it dead?
No, but she is very much on her last
So I
leg.
can attack again,
Okay?
because I have 2 attacks. And then can I take action shots and attack again?
Jesus
2 more times.
Christ.
We have very optimal builds now.
At 22 hits, I assume.
It does.
And I waste 1d8 to do a trip attack, so I do an extra d8 of damage, and it's just to roll strength saving throw.
This
Okay.
Battle Master is OP.
I guess he
Uh,
recovered from his mental anguish and is now furious.
Oh,
about it.
oh,
I
no!
do
Oh my god! Oh my god, you're
7
right!
damage.
Sorry, no, hold on. Bear is
no.
right.
Oh, oops.
You need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no!
Oh,
So
no.
to
He
ignore
didn't do
this
any
shit.
of it. He had to make a wisdom saving throw. That's big oof.
I mean, didn't I roll that to take like 17 damage?
You need to roll it every turn.
So,
Until you
so we ignore everything that just happened.
Yep.
Yeah, you were
Assuming
supposed to do that.
if you fail this, we ignore everything that happened.
Yeah, if you pass it, it's fine.
17.
Yeah, you pass it. Okay, cool.
Okay,
Oh.
so fine.
I was about to say these are all the things he's hallucinating doing in the moment, but it's actually
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so I did 26 damage so far.
All right.
Is it dead?
Oh. That would have
That-
been hilarious.
Wait.
if
So
he
you just
failed
did
that.
another. So how much had you done before?
I did for the first attack. I did 13 damage,
Okay.
and then the second attack missed. Then I took action surge. My third attack hit, and I did 13 damage on that. And she has to do a strength saving throw for the trip attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it must make a strength saving throw. Where do I see the
Nat 20.
Okay, so it survives
Damn.
anyways. And I can attack one more time.
Okay.
It would have been hilarious if you
That's
had
a
failed
24 hit.
24
Because-
hits.
And I will do another trip attack. That's 15 damage plus 1d8. That's 20 more damage.
All right. Yeah. So you with your long, you just cut her head off, and as it goes rolling across the floor, it just starts emanating like a screeching wail,
Ooh, tense.
and
Come
it is-
on, I only did like 46 damage in one turn. That's perfectly
yeah, no,
balanced.
and you start seeing like first you see like the top of somebody's head, and then slowly you see more and more of them rise out of the ground, and they're rapidly spinning around until they arrive up on the top, and
What the fuck is this?
you see
yeah,
another
okay.
you see another two hags, clearly the rest of this now dead hag's coven, and the one on the left has got these blood red leeches just attached to her scalp that look like they're pulsing, and they're greedily sucking on her blood, and her mouth is like just far too wide. It goes from ear to ear, and she's got at least 2 rows of teeth. The other one is just a tall, spindly hag with a green skin and bulbous growths all over her, and her white hair is just, it's matted and goes almost down to her feet.
Gross.
And
do they look like just as powerful or not?
hold on. The green-skinned one says, "Our sister! We will avenge her!"
כאלה יל תזכורים תל כבש. Fuck off.
Fuck off. I like that ending.
Very nice. All right.
Whose turn is it now?
So it's now. So let's see.
So we killed the one hag we're fighting, and the 2 other ones just showed up.
They rose up out of the ground from some sort of underground chamber.
Oh my god.
So
Oh
my god.
this first one comes through, and she's got this. She's got a large
Yeah,
like
bitch.
leech sticking out of her her right hand, and she's gonna take a thwack at Varys with it, and it's just a miss. Yeah, it just harmlessly hits your armor.
Can't touch this.
Yeah, and you like you can hear the leech's numerous teeth just kind of scraping and clawing at your armor, but they can't penetrate. And Vera.
I am unkillable.
Question before we continue. Harmonel's now okay, right? Now that she's dead, his
Yes.
thing's gone. Okay,
Yes.
Cool. Okay.
Well, as soon as he passed that saving throw, it was fine.
Oh, okay.
I just realized that I was rolling wrong too, because when I changed Longsword +1's name in PDF to Sword in the Shit, it reverted it to a standard longsword.
Classic.
Or you write sword in the city, then you add the +1. So you can do that like this as well.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna name it Longsword +1, and then in my notes have it be the Sword of the Shit.
Alles klar.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the left of Varys and then up. Yeah, so I'm gonna go in that spot, in that square where the light is shining. And first, I'm going to try to cut a bitch, because that's what I do. That's not the right thing.
Is Wayne Brady gonna have to cut a bitch?
You've been referencing like Chappelle every single session, I've noticed.
Ooh. And I'm going to
That's-
assume that 7
that-
does
that-
not hit.
No, no. The
And I
nat
will
one is
try
gonna
to
miss.
shoot a bitch, just for good measure. And I
No.
assume that 8 also does not
No,
hit.
an eight. No, you're working your way up there, but no, an 8 is not much better than a 7. So it's,
Okay.
The first hag went so easily. Now these ones are like,
Hey.
nah.
I mean, we had it like ganged up, so all at once. Okay, so
I just need 17 more rolls, and then I'll be back on top. Okay.
There we
We're
go.
working our way up.
That's what you need. All right, so Bandog is going to he rushes at the green hag, and he's going to take
Wait. Is he gonna do that? Because does he have to take an attack of opportunity if he does that?
Oh, yeah, but he takes one. He's not even thinking
Oh.
about it.
Bando, come on,
okay, but
man.
at least it's hitting. So
Yeah, he does 11 damage to her,
Luis.
and then he takes
if it hits in the first
If
place,
it hits.
it hits.
and it's a hit.
He gets hit.
Well, I guess he can tank a hit for us.
He takes 10 damage.
Do we know how tanky he is at all?
Yeah, he's a pretty beefy boy. If you had to guess on a scale of like 1 to 100, he would probably be like a 42.
That's not.
He's level 5.
Are you saying he's got 42 HP?
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
No,
Yes.
no, that's not what I'm saying. I said on a scale of 1 to 100, he's probably a 42 as far as healthiness goes.
You don't know what that means.
It means he's got 42 fucking health points, you piece of shit!
I just asked that and you said no.
Read between the lines. Damn you. Okay, so you notice that when the one with the leech on her hand hits him, she seems to be like rejuvenated by that.
Ew.
She's healing.
We gotta kill this leech bitch.
Yeah.
And then
Leech bitch,
the green one is going to swing at Harmonel. 19.
Hits. That hits.
All right. She has got she's also got similar claws to the first one, and you take 12 damage.
Okay, so I'm 20. I'm done at 24. I will have to take an action, the second win after that.
All right, and we go to Harmonel.
Harmonil. Okay, so first I'm going to do my attack.
Nope.
Wait, is Harmonel before me? I thought I was
Nope.
before Harmonel.
Varys. Nope. Varys.
Yes. Why did you say
Yeah.
Harmonil? Boo!
Boo. Euros, I just love to goad you. You know.
Vote of no confidence in the car.
I'm gonna swing the sword in the shit, you know?
Yep. All right. Let's see it then. Let's see it, Mom. Ooh, that's a miss.
14 does not
First
hit.
one misses.
No, well, I only get one hit, one attack, so
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's
that's my turn, I guess. So there's nothing really else I could do.
yeah. That's Harmonel. As I said
Yeah,
Big
before.
bad.
I will attack now.
Okay.
Bad roll.
That's a miss.
I will attack again because I have one more attack. And I will take second wind as a bonus action.
All right. How much does that heal
Enough.
you? Let's see.
1d10 plus 5.
Yep. Oh,
Points back.
baby.
Nicely
Right
done.
No, 39.
That's nice. That's like that's optimal. I mean that's right where you want to be. All right.
And like I still have 1d8 and 1d6 left of superiority die.
Very
Damn.
good.
All right. So the one that's got all of the leeches crawling all over her.
Gross.
She also lets out like a squeal, and without even making an insight roll, you can see that these are very angry hags right now.
Oh.
And she's going to try and bite Vera with her mini road mouth, and she's gonna miss,
Rude.
and then she'll swing at Varys with her leech hand, and is that a hit?
It's a miss.
Okay, and she
Good,
misses.
good.
It just you block it with your sword, and the leech seems surprisingly sturdy for a leech, and it's Varys' turn.
Okay. Stab a bitch.
Stab a bitch.
That's it. Oh my god.
Damn.
Shoot
Only
it.
4, 4, 2.
Oh,
No,
there we go.
Johnny.
There we go.
There we go. 22 will hit. That's what we needed.
That's
Guys, no
what we
Johnny
needed.
Depp one.
Okay. So we do 1d6 plus 2.
Johnny Depp won.
He won.
3. He
Nice.
won. Women are abusers. Hate women.
All women are abusers. Kilo,
Tell
take a
tell
break
your
and go tell
girlfriend.
your wife that she's a piece of shit.
Okay, 17
She's
damage
standing
again.
in the room.
Oh,
so-
damn. Well, just I guess you can stay seated.
Thank you.
Oh, no. Oh, no!
It is kein Problem.
Well, it's Amber Heard's fault, not mine, so. Alright,
Blame Amber.
it's, yeah, it's all Amber's fault. Alright,
so
Bandog
17.
is going
Ein
to
Arschloch.
Bandog is gonna try and hit the old green woman. And that's a hit. Alright, let's see. 12.
You registered my damage, right?
What?
You registered my damage, right?
Oh, I registered your damage, and it was significant.
You up?
96. Shouldn't have said that out loud.
Uh,
Okay, so now the you guys don't know her name, but I want you to know that her name is Granny Fran, which is Narf backwards.
Oh.
I was under the
Aaron.
Boo.
I was always under the impression that Narf's name was just derived from Fran backwards.
That's if funny if true. Okay, so she's going to hit Bandog, and she's just going to completely whiff it. Her claws just make that nails on chalkboard screech.
She tries to hit him, but she just hits like his whole like all the weapons he just got like sewed onto his cloak.
Yep, exactly. You've seen the Matrix where he opens his coat and it's all guns. That's Bandog,
Yeah.
but it's all battle axes. Just
Nice.
dozens and dozens of He's not even throwing them either. He's not. It's just. It might break.
He
Okay.
gains AC because of how many battle axes he has.
Yeah,
Like,
he
sewn
gains
onto
for
his...
every. Yeah, that's his class. It's you get 1 AC for every battle axe you carry.
Yeah.
That's actually an awesome idea.
Yeah. Okay, Varys.
Well, I guess I'm going to again swing the sword in the shit at Leech Bitch because I assume she might be a little more of a problem if we allow her to continue
Yeah.
to live.
Miss. Damn, dude, you're not. I feel bad for you. All right, Harmonel.
Straight up
They
not having a
attacked that
good time.
piece of shit.
It's like if I hit, it's
That's
great.
a 19
but-
hit.
Yeah, 19 will hit. Yep. I know if you hit, it's great, but you don't hit, so it's not great.
I do 8 damage and then I attack again.
Okay.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't use that sword anymore. It's not very good.
Does a 14
No,
hit?
no, it
apparently
has
not.
a higher chance to hit than anything else. My
A
biggest
14 does
problem
not
is just
hit.
that-
Okay.
Yeah,
My biggest
it's
problem
a
is
plus
having
1, so it
additional
is better than.
Hmm.
So that's both of your attacks, Harmonel?
Yep.
Okay. So now we go to the old leech gal, and she's gonna take a swing at a swing at old Varys, and that's a hit.
It's a hit. She regains as she hits me.
Yep.
8 damage. Alright, I'm at 29.
Dang.
Damn. You have cure. You have touch self and touch others. Lay on
Yeah, I'm
hands.
aware. What are you guys at?
Why did I think it was called touch self?
I don't know.
That's how you get That's how you get on a watch list.
I know. Varys, remember,
might
you
be
can
the
jack
right
one out
divine
right now if
help.
you wanted to.
I have divine health. I'm immune to disease thanks to the power of my faith.
Yeah.
Only one
Oh,
way
so
to
you
realize.
could have just eaten all of that tea.
That's true.
You should have just drank all of the tea. Just like.
I thought
Oh,
he was going to in the hopes that it had rum in it, because that's sort of his thing.
oh my god! Could you imagine if like you thought it was off and that's why you killed her, but she just actually loved to add a little bit of vodka to her tea, and she's just a happy old drunk lady, and you're just murderers.
To be fair, Harmonel saw her about to eat a baby, so.
No, I'm not saying that you're in the wrong. Nobody's in the wrong right now except the woman that tried to eat the baby and her 2 friends.
Yeah.
Okay, Vera.
I guess I'm going to miss someone again real quick.
Mhm.
Just gonna do that real quick.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Nice. That's a natural
That's a pretty good
miss.
assumption.
And I'll miss again.
That's a
No,
hit.
no,
Nice.
So the crossbow hits.
Yes. What? I
Does
don't know why.
did
I always forget what my weapons are.
you get sneak attack or whatever?
She does get sneak attack, yes, because you're adjacent to the enemy.
18.
Fuck yeah.
Not bad. All right, let's
Good,
see.
good,
It
good.
is Bad Dog's turn. Bibbidi-boo. All right.
Kill that bitch, Bandog.
Whoa. It's a hit.
Very good.
13.
Good.
All right, and now it is Varys' turn. Let's see another miss from Varys. Varys. Let's get another miss from Varys.
Alright, yeah, let's see it. 1d20 plus 8, and that's a miss.
It's a
That's a
hit. Hit.
Alright, so I gotta
Go.
roll 1d6 for self damage.
Okay.
3 self damage. I'm down to 26. It's only on my subsequent hits that I get the 18 plus crit, right?
Yes.
Alright, so that's a 1d8 plus 7.
Does
Yes.
the roll have to be 18, or does the result have to be 18?
Result. No. No. I'm sorry. The roll. I'm sorry. The roll. The roll. The roll. Yeah. So you just did. What's the 1d8 plus 7? Oh, so that's the damage to them.
No, it's on subsequent. It's on the when I get the 2 attacks next round. If either of them are 18 plus, it's a crit.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna save that 14. I'm not gonna smite. I'm gonna try to smite on probably one of the 2 next attacks if I get an 18 or higher. So I'm gonna be content with that 14 damage.
All right. That's a pretty good chunk. She seems bloodied. Narf seems bloodied.
I mean, wasn't she bloody when she came in the room, though?
Well, this is. Oh wait. Hold on.
The Lychee one.
Hold on.
Isn't like bloody her natural state
Well,
of being?
listen.
Point.
That's the leeches take care of the blood.
Okay.
So
Yeah. So have some of the leeches like migrated to her wounds and they're just like licking her?
no, it's like no, they're but they the more damage she's taking, the more that they're like you can see the pulsing rapid more like increase in frequency.
Interesting.
You know, I'm gonna say "die, you rotten bitch" as I attack
A
you.
lot of gendered language. All right,
Yeah.
It's not
Harmino.
gendered. It's just like, you know, a guy is a bastard, a woman's a bitch. You know,
All right. Swing,
it's not like
Harmino.
a all women thing.
Okay,
It's
so
a
let's attack.
baby eating thing.
Vera is mildly offended. I'll let
Yeah.
you know.
The
That's a
11 does
miss.
not hit.
Look, if you're thinking that I'm comparing all women to hags,
Oh,
Goal.
if I put a trip attack on it, do I also roll 2d8s as well?
Yeah.
Okay, I will do that.
yeah, does a 28 hit? Does a 28 hit though?
No. Narf is also offended for the record.
Let's roll 2d10. That's
17.
17 plus 2d8.
You should only be
That's
offended if you're
11,
literally a
that's
hag.
31, that's 36 damage.
Hey,
Damn.
is doing work.
Damn, Poppy.
All right, very nice.
Okay.
I'm gonna go pee real quick. I'll be right back.
Wow, you're cool.
I'm very
Um,
cool. Yeah, a little bit of suspense.
I'm gonna do that too then. Be back in a second.
I believe in peeing.
Pee pee poo poo.
Pee-pee. Johnny Depp.
Johnny
All
Depp,
women are
Depp,
abusive.
Depp, Johnny Depp. You won the trial, by the way.
Yeah, he won. That's what I said. So that
Johnny Depp, Johnny Depp. And I also have 1d6 left that I can use for rally if anyone needs help.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, I forgot about your I forgot about your little 1d6 you keep in your pocket.
So does it, I think,
Is
die
that
with
bonus
36 damage in
or-
one turn? Does it die with 36 damage?
No, it doesn't die, but it's shook. Let's just say, to say the least. All right, so the leech bitch, as you guys have affectionately been referring to her as, is going to attack Varys. No,
She mad.
no, she's going to attack Vera.
That's a hit.
19. Nope,
Is,
nope, not 1d28.
Is Kilo here? I think he went pee pee poo poo as well.
Yeah, I think he went pee pee poo poo too, but he's still gonna get attacked.
He got 7 damage.
Yep, he
That
got-
must be pretty low. I gotta try to kill this leech bitch in one hit.
You could kill
The sword
Vera
and
in
the
one
shit.
hit. That would be funny.
And then Varys kills Vera and offers her body to the hags to consume as penance.
There you go. No, Varys, roll an Arcana check.
Varys?
Varys.
Kana?
Why did
I
you come up
get
with
nothing.
that names?
What?
Why did they come up with names that sound so similar?
I know. Yeah, you don't
I
you
get
don't,
a
you
4
don't
on
know
Arcana.
why hags eat babies.
Because they taste good?
Damn, he knows why. But out of character, I'll tell you. That's how they make more hags.
That's hot.
Yep.
Okay, 4 doesn't really go far.
What did you say?
With the 4, he's not really going to understand much.
No. But I told him out of character.
Whose turn is it now? Is it Vara?
Well, they eat the child, and then it like is turned into like a baby in their womb, like a baby hag, and they give birth to it. It looks like a human child, and then when it turns 13, it turns into a hag. Yeah, it's pretty fucking gross.
Like, how did the first hag come to being if it works like this?
That the first hag was Baba Yaga, and she was a
She was hot.
Okay. Is everyone dead?
no. The child has no choice. It's entirely up to the hag. Yeah, Baba Yaga is the very first hag, and she is the creator of hags.
Okay,
But this is not Baba Yaga, or else you guys would be fucking just so dead.
dead. Yeah.
You would be,
Like
you
Yuka?
just, her house would just kill you itself. I know, I saw that, Narf. I was proud of you. You caught on very well. All right, Vera, you took 7 damage.
What?
Mhm.
How so?
I don't want to talk about it, but it's your turn.
Okay. I need to put the damage in real quick. So I know how dead I am.
How dad you are.
Yeah.
Lol.
Wait, was that even make sense though? Whose turn was it?
It was
The hag.
Granny Peggy's.
Granny Peggy's.
I'll
Okay.
Granny Peggy you.
Don't be gross.
Okay. Is that a bonus action? 1 second, let me check something real quick. Is it
Yeah,
bonus
Narf. I really liked the Swan May thing too. That would have been a good idea too. I like to. I just like for every session I like to introduce a hag at one point, just because it's a really cool. I just find it to be a really cool interaction to have. It's a very classic D&D trope, and I think it's cool to visit some of the classics throughout the campaign.
So close.
That's a
almost got the.
That's a
almost
hit.
got the.
Technically,
Alright.
technically just as close as all the others.
Hey now. You leave me this, man. You leave me.
I need this. I need something.
8. 6. 3. Is it 3? It is 3.
Thrace.
15.
15.
Oh my god, that's a terrible roll. Oh, well.
I need to get this fucking 5th level in Paladin soon.
Yeah, so you can do
So-
the dub tack.
So how's she looking?
She is almost bloodied. Bandag is gonna swing
Almost-
at the green one though.
Wait, I ain't done.
Oh, sorry, Dad.
I ain't done by a long shot. That's why I asked how she's looking. So
Oh.
so the lychee one, she's just was she like almost dead looking? Is she like on her last legs? She like
Oh no,
fine?
she's almost bloodied, which means
almost
almost half.
bloody.
Yeah, she heals for every hit that she does. So
I am going to not attack her, but I'm going to phase step to the other side of her
And burn her.
because that does fire damage, and maybe that'll burn off some of her leeches. Is my thought.
Ooh.
So I'm going to phase step to the other side of her, and that, where is it? It will do fire damage equal to Chris. It will do 4 damage, I guess, to her.
Yay.
Right? Fire damage equal to my charisma modifier.
Oh yeah,
no,
4.
charisma
4.
plus 4. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So she takes 4 damage. And
So
maybe
because it's fire damage, it doesn't unfortunately do that. But because she's not set
Oh,
on
maybe.
fire.
Oh, you mean fire may have, but fire damage doesn't. Interesting.
Well, yeah, it's just a different it's just like it's the difference between having like a fire wave hit you, versus
Okay,
being
so-
lit
so-
on fire.
So I did hurt her, but like at no point did like flames actually clip to her. She just
Yeah,
kinda got,
exactly.
like,
Yeah, she's not lit.
no.
She was hurt by the fire, like like
Okay.
backblast would hurt you. Like if you
Okay.
lit like a gas fire and the flames hit you, you wouldn't necessarily catch on fire, but you'd be scorched.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Is that thing dead
Oh,
now?
Car, can you move me down one? Because that's actually where I want to be down one.
Oh, okay. You would have hit Bandog too. Or no, it's just
No,
enemies,
I
right?
choose.
Oh,
I
okay,
choose.
okay.
Yeah,
So it's Bandog's
up to me.
turn, and he's going to completely miss.
Oh,
Now it
man,
is
pull
the
your shit together, man.
green bitch's turn, and she, just like before, she starts spinning in place like a top, and just like starts slowly
She
and then quickly
Taz?
disappears through the floor.
Oh, okay.
All right,
Fading out.
she was Taz.
So they
And
became
now
invisible.
it is Varys' turn.
Out of curiosity, does she take attacks of opportunity as she goes through the floor?
Nope.
That's weird. Shouldn't she?
Nope.
Oh, I get to roll 2 attacks. D20 plus 8.
That's a hit.
One of them hits, so I got to roll 1d6.
Nice.
I take 6. I take 6 personal damage. Nice.
Good. That's a good roll.
Wait. So I got a 19 though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so I get that counts as a crit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, instead
No,
of
no,
being,
it doesn't. It's you got to get a natural 19 or
Oh,
8.
yeah, you're right. My bad. Yeah, it's 1d8 plus 7
Yes.
plus
Still damn fine.
7.
13.
13, and you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna use a smite. Roll 2d8.
Smudge up. Oh,
28 total
clean.
damage.
Clean, babe. That is a good roll.
And I'm gonna use my my warlock. So it's one that comes back on a short rest.
Nice. All right, so she's definitely bloodied at this point.
So whose turn is it now?
And now it's Harmonil's.
I move up
Dun.
diagonally 1 step, and then I go and I attack.
All right.
And I attack. But that was a surprising twist. I did
didn't
not think you were going
expect
to
it
attack.
No.
That's an 18
It's a hit. Lur.
Killer.
13 damage. Is it dead?
13 damage. It is not dead.
So I will attack
Jump her
again,
out.
and that misses.
That's a miss. Yep.
Reroll. Reroll it.
He can't.
Fuck
Oh,
it. We're
yeah.
doing it live.
All right. So the lychee woman, she's going to strike at she's going to strike at Harmonil. She's going to miss.
Riposte.
Oh, here he comes.
Do the D8
He's
on
coming
that.
in hot.
Is this your last D8?
Yeah, it's the last D8, and then I have 1d6 left.
Nope.
Fuck!
Nope.
Shame. That's a shame,
Nope.
my boy.
All right, Vera.
All right. I'm gonna do the classic poke and shoot. You know what I like to do.
Nice.
Yep.
The old PS.
13.
It's a miss.
Yep.
It's a miss. Nope.
Hit.
Sorry, it's a hit.
Let any say it.
Nice. $19.
Is that thing dead now?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah. It goes down. Yeah. So that was a yeah. So your crossbow bolt gets it right in its hag chest, and
Nice.
with a screech, it collapses to the ground.
Do any of the leeches like pop off of her as she falls down?
No. No,
Oh.
they seem to
Okay.
as her heart stops, you see that the leeches also seem to slow their pulsing, and eventually, yeah, everything is still.
Okay, but they're all still like attached to her still.
Yeah.
Not even one of them just like is like laying next to her on the floor.
No, but you want to step on one, don't you?
I really want to stomp on one and smash it into the floorboards.
And while this is going, I will go and see what the child is up to.
Yeah, I was also going to go sprint for the kid.
Okay. Well, you do that. I'm going to desecrate corpse.
All right, nice. Okay, so you guys both go.
Actually, not to make this too heavy, but I actually am going to desecrate a corpse. I'm going to chop off the heads of the two hags.
Nice.
And I'm going to put them in a bag.
Nice.
I will take the hair. I will take the heads and go to.
Well, one of
get
the
money.
hag's heads was already cut off, but yes, you cut off the other head and put him in
Yeah.
the bag. Okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
we can
I'm gonna put them
get
in the
money from
inventory.
her.
Hag head times 2.
Yep.
So what's the baby up to?
So the baby is just like gurgling contentedly on the ground.
I will pick it up and start singing like some songs.
All right.
Can I check the room? Can I check the room we haven't gotten in yet?
Yeah, this one.
Actually, while I do that, can I do like a little 5 lay on hands on everyone before I check that room?
Yes. You
You
want
can
to
do
Everyone,
it.
everyone else gets 5 plus HP except for myself.
Okay.
How much HP do we get?
5.
You all 3 of you get plus 5 HP.
Okay, thank you. I'm not following along.
And
Thanks.
I'm going to check the door to like my left as I walk out of the bedroom as Harmonel is holding the baby.
Okay. Yeah, it just opens up into like a pristine
this?
looking bedroom that looks like it's probably never been used before. And then there's also a chest.
What the fuck was that?
I love this effect that you're doing. It's adorable.
Which one?
Love
It like randomly went to like a thing of like opening the box. Did you? What was that?
What the fuck? What do you mean?
He's gonna play coy.
I'm genuinely confused. Like,
That was I don't know. What the fuck off?
Out of curiosity, Car, how does the hag's head relate to a human head in terms of weight?
it's pretty close.
Okay.
Question to the DM.
Yeah.
Does the kid like look newborn, or how does it look like?
It's like a year old,
Yes,
basically.
so it's not like newborn, so it didn't like get born again after being eaten.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, he finally
Roll
remembered to lay on hands.
investigation. Can I roll investigation on that bedroom? See what I can find.
Yep.
18.
18. All right. You poke and prod around, and it looks like the room has never been used. But when you open up the chest, it's also completely empty, but suspiciously empty. And you reach around in it, and you get your hands underneath something, and there's a false bottom. And it reveals that the chest actually extends like a couple feet into the ground and contains several items.
Oh,
Spooky.
what's it got?
And another question to the DM. When that hag has that illusion on me, How could they see the demon? Like, what was the demon like physically? Could they see anything or not?
Yeah, you could. Yeah, I'll once I tell Varys what was in the box.
Wait, did you encounter a demon? What?
He saw the demon that killed his family again when
Oh,
during
because
his nightmare.
yeah.
So it's got several items in it, Varys. It's got a potion that's green and cloudy.
Stamina potion.
It's got a what?
Stamina potion.
Harminal potion.
Stamina, because stamina potion is Skyrim are green.
I don't know. Are you saying stamina?
Yep.
Oh. Narf. Let's see. So then there's a like a tankard that seems to have some kind of interesting properties to it that you're unable to discern as of now. There is so so there's a small glass orb, and when you pick it up, you feel like very certain which direction is north and which one isn't.
It's like
And
a
then there's
compass.
there's a little bag of these like crystal plasticky marbles. One of the hags was named Fran Narf, and that's Narf backwards. And they're not marbles. They're squishy and like little like plasticky bead things.
Like eyeballs, you mean? Like
No, not they're not.
jelly
They are
dolls?
not.
I don't want to know.
They're not eyeballs.
I don't want to
They're
know
not
what kind of beads these are.
they're not eyeballs, and they're not animal beads. There's a pole that you pull it out of the chest, and you accidentally hit a button on it, and it extends to like 10 feet, just really rapidly. And you hit
That's
the button
cool.
again, and it collapses back into like the normal thing. So it's a pole of collapsing.
That's cool.
You
a
find
weapon?
there's a black cloak that's got a magical property to it, and then there's a wand.
Hmm. All this shit. Give me a weight on all these things.
I mean, altogether, it's maybe like, I mean, so the tankard is like, maybe a tenth of a pound. If you don't need to put a weight on that, the potion has no weight. The orb has no direction, has no weight. The beads have no weight. The pole of collapsing has like is a pound. The cloak is a pound maybe, and then the wand is like, I don't know, a tenth of a pound.
Damn! If only I had taken Polearm Master. That pole would have been very useful.
It's not like a combat pole.
It's like for strippers, the pole.
No, it's like a rod that can be used for. It's just a useful tool.
It's a rod that can be used for what?
Yes.
Anyway,
Hmm.
You know what?
Okay.
While we're here, I'm gonna take out Davola's sword, and I'm gonna say maybe we should burn this with everything else here on our way out.
Why would we burn this?
Var, are you kidding me?
For once, you don't want to burn something, and it's like an evil witch's coven is the one thing you don't want to burn.
I mean, I don't see a reason to burn this. You make me out to be a firebug, but there's always a reason.
I mean, it's like a base of operations for a bunch of evil witches that try to deceive people such as ourselves.
We can talk about burning it, but maybe we finish looking through it first.
Well, yeah, I'm saying
And-
I want to
and Mr.
burn
Aka,
the
what
sword here.
did the demon look like?
Oh yes, right. Let's see.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we can burn it when we're all done if that makes you happy. I mean,
Doesn't make
it's a
me
nice
happy.
house, but sure, if it makes you feel better.
So,
1 second. Flipping through my notes.
Hmm.
What is Bandog? What do you think about burning this place to the fucking ground?
He just shrugs his shoulders and says, "Seems like a waste of a house.
I actually don't think we should burn it.
Those bitches are dead, aren't they? Oh, except the
What
one. That
I don't think we should burn it because we don't know where the other one is. I doubt that burning it down is going to get rid of her or something. And we can send Kelso, or whatever his name is, out here to be master of hunting to try to track down the last one.
Kelson Dark Tritter.
Yeah,
And like put like a sign, hags do not enter.
yeah, yeah. You can paint that right now while we're looking through stuff.
I mean, do I need like a sign or something to put? Like, how can I paint it like on the walls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think anyone's just going to enter, and if they do just enter a house, it's sort of asking to be eaten, so that's on them.
Alright, like hags do not enter like in common, in Elvish. I mean,
Make sure you use proper punctuation, otherwise it's going to be confusing to people.
I will use proper. I think I am intelligent enough to use proper pronunciation.
Yeah, but an exclamation point, not a comma, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't
Yeah.
worry.
So the demon looked like a humanoid man, but like made out entirely out of like ash and embers, like
Super cool.
like burnt wood, and he has like a occasional pulsing glow, like an internal flame.
Sort of looks like a Balor.
No,
Balrog.
no.
A Balor of Morgo.
No, he looks like he's the exact like he's like, you know, bipedal human, but he's just
Yeah,
completely
Balrog's also by Peter.
sure, but he's a bipedal human.
Yes.
And what else?
Yeah, there's a cloud of like pyroclasm always
Cloud of
surrounding
what?
him. Pyroclasm. It's the volcanic superheated ash and rock, that the pyroclastic flow that comes down a mountain when
Okay.
after a volcano. He's surrounded by like a cloud of that.
Alrighty.
Some,
I mean, this is a Balrog, so
It's not a Balrog.
that's a Balrog.
Okay.
It's totally not that trademark item.
It's not even. I'm being serious. It looks nothing like that.
Yeah. Okay. So what we have?
It's not a Baylor
Cloud of
either. It's not a
volcanic
Balrog, not a
superheat and what
Baylor.
else?
If you think
What
it's going to
else?
be a Baylor, I'm telling you right now, you're going to be very disappointed.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's fine. So it's
Can I,
humanoid made of
uh,
ash and ember, pulsing glow of eternal flame, cloud of volcanic superheated ash. What else?
Huh?
What else on the description? Is that it, or did I
Yeah,
see anything
that's
else?
it. That's it. Well, and I mean, I guess also that you saw him with the with your family's crown on his head too.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
it's blackened and ashen.
Can I try? What role would there be to appraise and try to figure out what this wand does? Actually, the wand and the
You
cloak.
would have to
Or is that Arcana?
use identify over a long rest.
Okay. Gotcha.
So can I go over to le bedroom and look in this big chest at the end of the bed?
That's where I just
That's-
found all
that's
that
what he
shit.
just
but
did.
Okay.
Oh, you weren't moving the guys around. I thought
So
they were still hanging out in that child's room.
this is what that's kind of what it looks like. What he looks like.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god. Yep,
Can
it's-
can I take a seal? Will Harmondale give me a seal so I can like cradle her in my turtle shell?
What?
He wants the
Can I-
bab, the wee bab a seal.
Okay, I can give her a seal.
Yeah, I'm gonna put her in there. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna call you Shelly.
Oh my god, no. And like, what are we going to do with her?
I'm just gonna like hold her because I assume it's easier to hold her inside, like in the
I
shield.
mean, we can't really raise her ourselves.
Yeah, we need to bring her back to the city and find out where her actual next of kin is.
Is there like any orphanage? So I don't know if my brothers want to take her. I don't know. But let's get back to Daggerford after that, and we discuss that on the next day.
You want to search any of the rest of the house?
I mean, I want to
What
search all of
haven't
this
what
out.
haven't we said yet?
Well,
It took
you have
something that
only
Andy was
searched
on, right?
this single room here.
Didn't Varisol set like the bedroom with the child?
No.
No, he
I
only
can
searched that.
can I set that then?
Yeah, you can search whatever you want.
I get a 19.
What are you searching?
The bedroom where the child was.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's just it's basically unused as well.
She was
Um,
lying.
but there's a little crib at the corner, and that's about it. There's nothing in there.
Okay.
But
I'm
there,
gonna look in the in the main room.
La Monroe.
Yes,
What
He
is
does
that?
that. I got an 18 on searching the room under it.
I got a 12.
Oh, this storage room here.
Yeah.
Okay, so you open up the chests, and shit, I gotta flip back to the notes page. Okay. It's so each of those crates, you prise each of those crates open, and in all of the crates there is just smooth stones and like pebbles. And there's like a faint
Absolutely.
magical aura to them, like as if they had previously been enchanted. And then if you open up the chest, and it's full of bricks that have been painted gold, and also have a faint magical aura about them,
Huh.
as if they had been previously enchanted. And then so Vera,
Totally not burning this house down.
what'd you say?
I said we're totally not burning this house down.
So Vera, you are searching the main room, and there's not really anything in there, but there's there's some stuff obviously. So right here there is a cat, but it's not a real cat. It's just like a statue that's carved out of like obsidian,
Cool.
and it also seems faintly magical.
Mm-hmm.
In the corner here, there is a couple books and a few pages of notes, and then up here there's also a few pages of notes, and then there's a book on a pedestal that's in the process of being written.
So, and what does the book say?
Well, you open the book and make a history check.
What do I have in history? Nothing. I get a 6.
Yeah, it's not written in any language you recognize.
Well, I know more languages. I'm fluent in many things.
Yep.
I will also look and also do history check, I guess.
Yep.
History plus 2. 18.
Yeah, so you don't speak this language, but you recognize that all of these notes and books are written in are handwritten in Draconic.
Interesting. Very cool. I'm going to take that book. How much does that book weigh?
A pound. There's yeah, then there's also a bunch of notes as well.
And did you say it's Draconic?
Draconic.
Okay.
Drac. Draconic.
In Draconic. And it weighs a pound. Very good.
Correct.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Excelente.
So,
instead of Vara, since you know more languages than I do, let's pay like can you like dictate me how to write hacks do not enter like in more languages?
what'd you
What?
say?
Since Vara is fluent in more languages than I am, to tell his how to dictate me how to write hacks do not enter in the walls here.
Oh, in all the languages she knows.
Yeah.
Common,
Honestly, I don't
Dwarvish,
think we need to
Gnomish,
write
Elvish,
anything.
Sylvan.
Yeah,
Thieves' Cant.
I know. Yeah. I don't think we need to write anything like that. I mean, it's a spooky house in the middle of the swamp. I don't think anyone's coming out here. I just don't think we should burn it down. We should tell the master of the hunt about it.
Yeah.
Present him the heads. Maybe we'll get a reward. And then let him do some
Reward?
investigations.
But okay,
Because my concern is also like all of these like smooth stones and the bricks that are painted and everything, all these things that have kind of an aura about them. We can't investigate these things. Or I'm not going to, and we can't schlep them back with us. So we send the Daggerford people out here. Let them clean their own house.
fair.
Can I ask again? I'm sorry, I wasn't writing it down. What were the things that I found at the enchanted items?
You
It was written
found
down.
a green potion that's cloudy.
Oh, sorry. I thought I was asking. I thought you said that I found those in that room in between. I didn't find anything in the room in between.
Oh, no. The things that you found in the room
Oh.
in between were those pebbles and
Yeah.
smooth circular coin-sized stones and gold-painted bricks.
Yeah. Smooth
Yeah,
stone.
I don't know. I don't know if any of that is worth taking.
No.
They look
It's
like
really
they'd be
not.
very good for skipping.
Yeah, I have no interest in any of those.
Okay. That's allowed.
Okay.
You don't have to be interested in them. Nobody's making you be
So-
interested in them.
I think it might also make sense to check the kitchen. I think a hag's larder is always an interesting thing.
They
have
say
an
that.
interesting herbs.
That's something that they say.
I'll show you my larder.
All right, so you let's get an investigation in the larder.
Investigation in the larder. 7. I cut my hand on a knife and I die.
No, all of the food looks like fit for a king. Like it looks delicious. There's fresh fruit and meats and all sorts of fantastic, delicious foods.
Yeah, eat it.
Yeah, I'm not eating that. Like I wanted to investigate it, not eat it. Like,
It looks delicious. Just scrumptious. The best food that you've ever seen.
Well, if I'm hungry, I'll eat the baby. Okay.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. Okay, but that's it. There's no like funky herbs or.
No. It's like it's fit for everything is like perfectly fit for human consumption. Almost
Okay.
peculiarly so.
Okay. So I'll holler through the house then. If there's anything still to look through. Boys, is there
Yeah.
anything?
Bandug
are there
says,
any-
"Where'd that third bitch go?"
We have no idea.
I don't know, but I think we got to get the fuck out of here as soon as possible because I don't want to wait for her to come back.
I'm gonna tap the floor in a few spots with like the tip of my sword and see if any of it sounds hollow.
All right, make an investigation with advantage.
So let's see.
I would still advise that we take the time to get the fuck out of here.
I get 10.
Nothing.
Jesus.
Still though, with your hunch, that's good enough. You go over to the blue rug and you tap your sword on there and you dig it in a little bit with each one and like you pull up what's clearly part of a trapdoor.
Aha. So boys,
They're under there.
Should we go down there
I
and
giggled
kill
it, Narf. I giggled at it.
Do
Should we
we
go-
go there?
You what?
should we go down and kill her?
I mean, I don't know if they're like more
Matter.
fighting there.
And I don't want to risk the child's life. I say,
Yeah,
if anything,
We have the child.
we bring the kid back and then we go back to the hag.
Or like we let the master of the hand deal with this.
Yeah, let's get out of here and we'll go to Kelson and let's come back with him and finish this off. And maybe
Yeah.
we can win some good graces with the Duchess.
Yeah.
'Cause we
Let's go
will
back
need
to
a
Daggerford, yeah.
benefactor
Let's go back to
when
Daggerford.
Waterdeep finds out that we're here. We need a benefactor.
Yeah.
Agreed? Banda.
Are we all in
let's go
agreement?
back. Yeah, let's go back. Go back. Yep.
Look, I'm pretty. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty bruised. There's only so much juice in these magic hands.
Bandog says, all right, we'll come back later and finish the pitch off.
Right. Then back we go.
I'm gonna try giving him like a little fist bump as he says that.
Oh yeah, fist bumps all around.
And all while we're walking, I'm gonna be cradling this baby. I'm gonna be cradling Shelly in the.
Are you allowed to rename babies like that?
I don't know.
Okay, so we go now?
Yeah, let's go.
Here we go.
All right, so it's about 2 in the morning at this point. Y'all are pretty exhausted, but you continue the couple-hour journey back to Daggerford, and by the time you get there, it's about 4 a.m.
Oh, look how much energy there is in my skip.
I know. You just go right there. Yeah, so you get there about 4 or 5 in the morning, just as the sun is coming up.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so
it would be a good idea to go to the inn and get some rest.
I think one of you should figure out where to take that baby to.
Let me take the baby.
I don't know why, but I'm not okay with you having the baby.
It's a high elf. What do you think I'm going to do with it?
Who would you rather trust with the baby, though, me or him?
I don't know. You're an
Bandog.
alcoholic and he's
Bandog.
pathologically violent. You guys are both bad fathers.
But it's a high elf.
I guess. I
It's a
don't know.
high elf.
I think it's about time someone told you, Harmonel, being a high elf doesn't make you a good person.
But like the
Doesn't
child is
make
a
you
high
better
elf as
than
well,
anyone
so I
else.
will be like, by definition, treated well.
Why don't the two of you figure out what to do with the baby together?
Yeah.
And I'll go talk to Kelson and make a plan.
Yeah.
about going back.
Let's go to that inn and get some rest.
All right, so you guys, Varys and Harmonel go to the, what is that? That's the Lucky Lady,
River
the Lucky
Shining.
Lady Tavern.
Wait, no, that's the River Shining.
Yeah.
17 is the lady.
Oh yeah, I looked at
17.
17, and yeah. Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
dumb.
You're so bad at this.
17 is, I think Lady Luck is where me and Harmonel stayed. They stayed at 24.
Yeah, we're swanky.
I think Harmonel went and got a better room
Yeah,
too.
yeah, I went
Oh.
to the 24 as well.
I'm the only one that didn't do that.
Yeah,
Awesome.
you're living like a hobo. It's embarrassing. You're embarrassing the group.
Yep, you're living with a bunch of other travelers in that tiny, cramped room.
I guess at this point with the kid, I'm going to be like, all right, I'm going to go to 24 as well. I'm going to go to River Shining as well.
Yeah,
24 Farmers Street.
There's better schools on Farmers Road. I mean,
Mhm.
it's a good decision.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
All right, so you're gonna go to Kelson.
Yes, I am going to go up to the keep.
And so just to finish, like I go like feed something, give something to eat and drink, and then I go to the trance
Okay.
in my
Yeah.
room.
Can I ask if they know anywhere where I can get any sort of food for the kid? It's a woman at 24, right? What's her name again?
Oh, Belinda DeLimber.
Yeah,
Oh,
you-
Lin-
And your notes.
Delinber? Something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to ask her if she has any sort of food I can feed the child and if I can have a room.
Yeah, she says that Narp says that give the baby to your family because you need more family members.
so I can only give it
Which,
to my
not
brothers.
sure that's how that works.
Yeah. I mean, I only have
Yeah.
2 brothers left, and that's it.
That's 3 men and a baby. That's a thing.
I mean, I'm okay, like recruiting children for my quests, but we're gonna have to do a skip 16 years later then at some point.
Yeah.
'Cause I can't do this for 16 years, guys.
I don't know. I don't know. All right, so yeah, so you get to the palace gates and they're closed. And
Is there anyone at the gates?
well, yeah,
it's-
there's two guards outside of the gates, and they say, "Sorry, ma'am, palace is closed for now. You'll have to come back at noon."
I'm sorry, but I have something that I believe your master of the hunt is going to wish to see, and it's of some urgency.
Ma'am, like I said, you'll have to come back at noon. We'll allow you in at noon when the palace is open, but for security purposes, obviously nobody can be allowed into the palace before it's open to the public.
Is Kelson's spy still or scout around somewhere? Can I see him? Because he is a guy following us.
The guard says,
Oh, I'm asking you if the scout is anywhere.
"Oh
where
no,
I
you
can
don't
see
you
him.
don't see anybody. No, you can make a
Okay.
perception check if you want."
I do want.
Okay, that's true. That's true. Narf forgot to follow the fellowship for months at a time.
Ooh, 7.
Yeah, you don't see anybody. It's pretty.
Wait, I rolled wrong. It's supposed to be +3.
Well, then no, it's you get an 8. You get an 8, and you'll be happy with your 8. Yeah, you don't see anyone. You don't see anyone lurking about.
Oh, okay.
That's a new track. Is that your new tactic to get advantage? Is to roll wrong and then roll again?
Okay.
So
Um.
don't tell anybody.
So, well, interesting. I feel like the scout should come out, then help me out, but I don't really know how to do that. Like,
Show yourself!
So he told me that I had to wait until noon, basically.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
the palace opens.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull out my bag with the 2 heads in it.
Oh,
And
nice.
I'm gonna say, I'm sorry, but I'm pretty, but I believe Master of the Hunt would like to see me now, and I'm gonna pull the 2 heads out of the bag and display them right in, one in front of each guard's face.
All right, so the one on the right that had been talking before, he looks closely at it because he can't tell what it is in the night, and then he looks and he goes, "Oh, oh," and almost throws up on the spot, and then the other guy says, "All right, I'm through. And
Nice.
the what is it, what's the metal thing called?
The portcullis.
Portcullis. Yeah, portcullis. Yeah, the portcullis gets raised up with a metallic creak, and you're allowed to enter.
Very cool. Very cool. Then I'm going to go, I guess, have people point me to wherever Kelson keeps quarters, and I guess, wake him up, and
Well, he's not asleep.
he
But-
never sleeps.
Well, no, he's an elf, so he can trance.
Oh yeah. So
Excellent.
But
I'll go in and I'll break his
but
trance.
you're escorted into the meeting room by a bleary-eyed page boy, and he says, "Wait just a moment, ma'am. The master of the hunt will be in momentarily." And then after a couple minutes, the master of the hunt enters and he sits in his seat in front of the throne and he says, "Ah, Vera, back so soon. The goblin problem's been taken care of?"
Not yet, but we have taken care of another problem to an extent. And I will then,
Yes, my scouts said you went to the lizard marshes.
yes, we were tasked with bringing a child there, and upon arriving on a house out in the Isles, we became a bit concerned for the child's safety.
I see.
And discovered that it was a house of hags. And then I'll show him the heads in the bag. I won't pull them out and display them though, because I'm being couth
He
now.
peers forward curiously and he says, "Only 2 heads?
Only 2.
I've
There was
never
a
heard of a
third.
coven of 2.
There
What?
was a third, and she hid. And but my companions and I had already been somewhat bloodied, and we were also not sure if they had creatures or anything else hiding in the basement. So we were wondering if you and your fellow hunters would like to join us to finish the coven, and then you and your men can investigate the premises after we're finished.
If you'll, our scouts already know the location, and we will dispatch a force to take care of it post haste. Your assistance is no longer required with this, and he waves his hand dismissively. But he says, however, your contributions have been noted, and we would like to extend you the same favor that you requested before. You have the Duchess's permission to purchase property within the town.
Very good. I will return to my companions and see about that goblin problem then.
Excellent.
And then
I look forward to seeing you
casually-
again. Perhaps at the appropriate time next time.
Very well. Then I'll kind of casually like gesture at the heads and be like,
We'll hold
"What
on
do you want
to
to
those.
do?" Huh?
We'll hold on to those. Give them to the page boy.
Very good. Okay, then
Dispose of heads.
and I will leave.
So you, on your way out, you give the sack to the page boy, who you give it to him, and it just like, he's not expecting the weight, so he kind of slumps with it.
Mhm.
And then as you're walking past, you hear like him gag, and you look over your shoulder, and he's like looked inside the bag. All right, so yeah, you leave, and it's still about 5:20 a.m. The Harmonil has gone and snoozed, and Varys, what are you doing?
I was just gonna go straight to bed because I'm wiped, and first I guess I changed the baby.
Okay.
I hopefully I have it laid down somewhere. Make
Yeah,
sure it's
so
like on the side.
Belinda supplies you with nappies and a bottle of milk.
How much did that cost me?
She says it's on the house. She's
On the house.
Good.
What about the room?
she loves the child. She's very enamored.
What about the room though?
The room is still 4 gold a night.
Okay. Well, I didn't know because I was never there.
Yeah.
I can pay that in silver, right?
Well, I was there, but not
Yes.
in character as me.
Yeah, true. And yes, you could pay that. Yes, you can. Of course, you can pay that in silver.
Okay. That's actually why I asked about the denominations, because I'm doing everything I can to lower my weight, and so I'm going to pay everything in silver until it's gone.
Nice. Just weighed down by money.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Seriously,
So-
about half of my weight is money. Like
Yeah,
legitimate.
You guys
You're
need to go
a
to you guys need to go to the bank. There's a Sword Coast Traders Bank branch here.
I wouldn't try that. And
Yeah.
so
So yeah, Vera, what are you getting up to now that you've left the palace?
Well, I guess I'm also going to go back to the tavern for a little zonk session
Some
to
Z's.
get my spirits back up.
Ooh.
But I guess Harmonil's already sleeping, right?
prancing.
And trancing, and Varys is also
Sleeping.
now. Okay. Well, yeah. Then I'll go trance.
Actually, before I knock, can I put the black magical cloak in Var's room? I'll be like, you're like,
Oh,
I probably don't have use for this.
are you gifting me a black magic cloak?
Yeah,
I mean, you don't know what the
Sure.
cloak does.
I don't know what it does.
Limited.
I've noticed that we've kind of both upgraded. She seems a little. It seems more just. I don't really know what it does, but Varys being kind of a jackass and not really knowing things, it's probably like, oh, this weird magical item probably suits her better.
How much
Fair
does it
enough.
weigh? Like a pound?
I just put it in as a pound because it's what all the other cloaks I had
Mm-hmm.
came up at.
Very
Black
good.
magical cloak. I
Yeah.
have not appraised it. I have no idea what it does.
Cool.
Anyway,
You have to use a short rest to identify it,
Yeah.
which you could
Well,
do
I
while
guess-
you're waiting for Varys to wake up, because you've got an extra 4 hours.
Yeah. So I
I
guess
will,
when I
just,
come
I will
back,
just go and have breakfast.
Okay.
At the cheap inn because I don't waste my money here.
Fair.
Okay. So yeah,
Like,
so
so how much would it cost me?
Just like a silver for a cheap,
And I will also
cheap and nice
like
breakfast.
what did Varys get for the baby?
Milk and nappies.
Okay. And after that, I
Oh.
will go and feed the baby when I'm done.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Cute. Harmonel, I imagine, does it so that nobody knows he's doing it either.
Mhm.
Or no, I mean, I imagine he'd probably be pretty happy. He's like, listen, look at this high elf baby. This is mine. My high elf.
So
My high elf
what
baby.
time is it now? Yeah, or do they wake from their rest?
So it's
mean-
so they wake up at around
It's like-
9 a.m. and you
I
have
mean,
to
they
wait
don't.
until
I mean,
about
they
1
don't know
p.m.
about Harmony's cute moments with his family at Nevermeet, so
Well,
it's all good. So they don't have to see that.
Yeah.
So I'm also gonna do a trance, and I guess then Varys is still, I guess, sleeping. And when I finish my trance, I'm going to investigate this here cloak to figure out what the hell it is. Then
Okay.
Uh,
So,
Also, I will be taking care of the baby till noon when I have to meet my brothers at the other inn.
all right. Outside of the other inn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So am I gonna wake up around noon?
Yeah. 1 p.m.
Okay.
So I will wait until Varys Savara wakes up and it's like 12 p.m. something like that to go and meet
All
my
right.
brothers.
So this is a cloak of many fashions. You can concentrate for about a minute, and the cloak will change its appearance to the form and function that the individual requires.
Huh. How long did you need to wait?
What?
Could you say the thing again real quick?
3 minutes,
It's-
he said, I think.
Cloak of many fashions. You can
Yeah.
concentrate for a minute and have it change its appearance to whatever style you need it to be.
Okay, concentrate for a minute. Okay. Thank you.
hmm
Let's put that here in my little.
And no
notes
matter
here.
what appearance you have it take, it'll only ever be the same weight. And now Varys regrets giving it away.
Fashions.
You read my mind. Would have been great for old Barry.
So upon concentrating for 1 minute, it does what?
Transforms
do that.
into the appearance of your choice.
Transforms to the appearance of my choice. I mean, we can share it, dude. We can share it.
Did you want to identify any of the other items? You have time to identify 3 more.
I mean, I don't know if I have other stuff.
Oh,
to
I guess that's true.
identify.
You didn't have any of the other items.
I will just be
No.
with a baby in the meantime, like singing
Cute.
some songs.
Yeah, you and
like that.
Harmonel and the baby bonding. The
Yeah.
baby seems to
I mean-
respond positively to Harmonel because of his ears.
Mm.
Oh, that's a racist. Yes.
So I'm also gonna get some breakfast then. But I think I'm gonna get a little bit nicer breakfast because I like to live large.
As
How
you
much is it
should.
gonna cost me?
Yeah, 2 sylves.
Yeah. And what's it
sills.
like? Tell me what I'm eating for breakfast.
Well, you get these delicious French toasts that's got powdered sugar on it and fresh
Oh.
syrup and some strawberries.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to stop. Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's pretty good. It's
Yeah,
pretty
now,
good.
now I want to eat French toast. Thanks for that, bitch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, you told me to. You told me to do it. I do as I'm told.
And like, what time of day is it now?
It's about 11:59.
Okay, so we'll like say to Vara, can you take care of the baby? I'll have to meet up with my brothers now, and we will sort out with the baby.
Is Banda anywhere in eyesight?
Yep, Bandog is he went to get breakfast with you.
And I leave the baby to Vara, and I go to the other.
Wait.
my brother.
Wait, hold on. No, Bandog needs regular sleep, so he's sleeping at the same schedule as Varys is.
Yeah. So as I said, I'm leaving like the baby to Vara, and I go outside the other inn to find my brothers.
Hey, you asked if I'll take the baby.
What?
Yeah,
Can you
you-
take it? Can you take care of it for just a little while?
Why?
Because I need to leave for a brief moment.
And it can't come with you?
Better if it stays here.
Hey, I'm checking the book on this. It says that I only need 6 hours of sleep to still get the benefits of a long rest, and 2 hours of mild activity / rest.
Whoa.
Oh. All right. Well, then you're awake at let's
Okay.
call it 11 p.m.
So can I leave the baby?
If I'm just chilling for like 11 a.m. I mean, if I'm just chilling doing light activity, such as reading, talking, eating, or standing watch, it still gives me the benefits of a long rest.
Okay,
Very good.
so
You stand watch with this baby.
yeah, can you take care of the baby for a little bit?
Yeah,
Okay,
Good.
so I go to the outside the other end to find my brothers.
I'm gonna get breakfast
Yeah.
while we're at this.
Yeah, so I will stay with the baby while Varys gets breakfast, and afterwards I will leave.
Just, I'm gonna be straight with you. I was woken up at 5:30 this morning by my actual baby.
Yeah.
I don't need to vicariously have another baby.
I think it's important that you do have another baby vicariously.
Yeah, okay, I will take it care for now until Varys gets his breakfast, and then I go, and then I leave it to Varys for a moment, and then I go to my brothers.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So how much was it for breakfast from old Belinda? Like a silver?
Just one Sylves.
I'll give her 2 silves
Wow.
for thank her for helping with the baby, and I'm basically gonna be like, look, I just rescued this. Me and my compatriots just rescued this baby from a coven of hags last
She
night.
raises her eye.
why would you say that, anyways?
She raises her eye.
Her eyebrow.
Hmm. Look, do I look like? And I'm gonna like kind of just gently like show her like my weapons and my shield and my wand. I'm gonna hold up the wand and I'm gonna be like, look, it might seem like I'm fucking with you, but I'm not. Do you know anywhere safe we can keep this baby while we go to? Well, we basically plan on killing the last one and ensuring its safety. Can we keep the baby here? Will the baby be safe?
Well, as long as one of you's looking after it, it should be.
Is there anyone here I can pay that you trust to look after this baby while we do so?
Why,
While we
the
go
foggiest,
off and
dearest.
kill this hag?
There's an orphanage over in Waterdeep, though.
Okay, God, we're not going there.
Whose baby did you say this was?
It was some drug addicts over in the shanties.
Curious.
Okay.
Yeah, shit's getting real these days. Roads are not safe.
No, and drugs in the shanties. My.
She just like believes me. I didn't even have to like persuade her or anything.
I mean, you've appeared with a baby when you didn't have a baby before, so.
So she just buys the whole story. Okay, cool.
Well, I mean, she buys. I mean, the part that is important is that you have a baby when you didn't before, and she buys that.
Look, if I give you like a few gold, is there any way you can watch this baby for at least just today, so we can go and kill this hag?
She sighs deeply and looks at the baby and says, "Oh, fine, hand it over.
Baby.
What's her name?"
Shelly.
No,
Shelly.
All right.
But you hand it over that now.
Yeah, so she takes the baby and starts rocking in her arms, and she says, "One day, I'm not raising
Thank
another
you,
wee one
Gloria.
all on my own."
I like how she sounds exactly like the hag. But anyway,
Okay. Yeah.
That's just
how
my
mu-
that's
how-
my
how much
old
do I
woman
owe you?
voice.
how much do I owe you, Belinda?
Oh, 20 gold. Just for
Okay,
safe.
I'll do it.
Just for safekeeping.
Let
Any
my
costs
brothers
that
take
might
care of
arise.
it.
I give her like 2 extra gold.
Nice.
Because she's kind of driving a hard bargain. Like she's already kind of overcharging me,
Oh yeah.
but I also want to make sure that this baby is like being taken care of
Yeah, but
properly.
like she's overcharging you, but at the same time you just walked up to a stranger and was like, "How much to wash my baby for a day?
Yeah, that's true.
Take this baby!"
But can I like roll persuade for her to actually like buy my batshit crazy story? Granted, I am.
Well, you
holding
can
a
roll.
lot
You can
of
roll
one.
I mean, yeah. I guess suppose. Yeah, let's roll persuasion. Yeah, Narp would do it for free. She says. You should go back to Rose Mayfleet.
22.
22.
Oh yeah,
guess
so
that'll do
she
it.
seems to buy it.
Gotcha.
I mean, again, like you didn't have a baby before, and you have a baby now, so it's a very like you got a baby somewhere. You know what I mean? So
I'm carrying a magic wand.
yeah,
I got also while I'm there, can I like try appraising the magic wand between 11 and 12? Like seeing what the deal is
yes.
while I'm eating breakfast.
It is a
looking at this
wand of scowling. It has 3 charges, and then it breaks. And when you point it at somebody and use a charge, it forces them to scowl for an hour.
That is so weird.
So
That's really all it does.
What an extremely specific and useless magical item.
I mean, not every item is useful.
Yeah, I mean, it's so specific.
Like in the meantime, how I found my brother.
Dude, if you were like a 2,000-year-old hag, would you just spend your entire day making bullshit like that, though?
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, I don't know.
God damn it.
Like, have I in the meantime found my brothers or not?
Now they stood you up.
No, they stood you up. Yeah, no, they're waiting in the alleyway for you. Again, and they say, well, what have you learned? Yeah, they give you the bug.
So, long story short, like I tried to learn a few things about the Church of Bane itself because I don't really know much about Bane himself.
Oh, say that again. I didn't hear you.
I said that the first thing I did was I tried to find get some info about the Church of Bane and all that stuff because I don't really know much about it. And apparently, yeah, it's like God of. I think you know what he is, like God of Tyrannical Oppression and all that shit. And what happened last night? Like we were like asked by some speaking goat, which was like probably possessed and whatnot, to hand over a baby to her grandmother. And what happened was, like, we went at the house, and her parents, like high elves, kinsmen, they were like dead from a drug overdose from like this Trovalis dust. I don't know what kind of high elf would take that shit, but they're same to our race.
A shameful one. That's who would take it. A traitor.
Then that god said that we would be rewarded if we did it because it was like a trick, it was like probably like possessed and whatnot, and I thought that maybe I could learn something about demons if I went there. So we went there like with my companions, we went there, and long story short, like we originally handed over the baby to the grandma in what the fuck is going on in the chat? Yeah, and long story short, like we handed over, but there was like I was like that thing was sus, like they gave us like tea, which was like really weird, not high elven tea. And I went like try to sneak like from the back door and see the window, and like and turned out she was a hack and she wanted with the baby, but we managed like to kill her. Then 2 more showed up. We managed to kill another one. The 3rd fled.
Vaheon raises his eyebrow and he says, "Are you sure it was a hag and not just a regular human?"
It was a hack. It was a hack, brother.
Oh, nice.
They're just racist. I love it.
And like in the battle with the hacks, like one cast like some spell on me, and I saw everything unravel again. Like 2 years ago, everything with the demon. I saw that everything again.
Do you know where we can find it? They for the first time they look interested in what you're saying.
I mean, I saw it was like a black humanoid made of ash and ember. It had a pulsing glow of eternal flame.
So nothing new then.
I was surrounded by the cloud of volcanic superheaters. That's what I saw with the chronoid. I mean, it was an illusion. So.
Of course, but.
So you had.
So you didn't learn anything new about the demonologist?
I mean, just arrived like. I didn't just arrived and like didn't have time to investigate like the Curse of Bane, and I was immediately drawn into this hack shit. And we have that baby, and we don't know what. Like, do you know like a place where we could put it? Where we would like.
Vaheon shakes his head and he says, honestly, brother, I'm disappointed.
Why?
You seem to have abandoned your quest and focused on helping your friends instead.
I mean, I only went
Family
there
is the only thing that matters.
I only went there because I thought I could let something without possessed goat. That would lead us something like demonic, whatever demonic knowledge.
Yeah, Tiavos says to Vaheon, demons are known to use goats from time to time.
So, I mean,
Vaheon
that's why I wasn't taking that shit.
Vaheon says, we have a lead already. We need to pursue the lead.
We need to find that goat.
Not the goat!
And long story short, like, what do you know any safe place for the baby? I mean, I know we have a note and a quest, but I mean, it's not in our.
Vaheon says,
We were noblemen. We can't like leave babies like die.
Vaheon says, I think there's a orphanage in Waterdeep.
Not sure how we could return to Waterdeep. And
You could
so,
leave it outside the constabulary.
I mean, the constabulary seem pretty incompetent from what we've seen. I don't really.
If it was a human baby, I'd say just leave it where it is. But it's a high elf baby, you said.
Yep. Asil,
If only we still had our manor, we could raise it as our own.
So,
But we do not, and our quest is more important than any single elf child.
yes, but, I mean, we can't live here like helpless.
We have to find the demonologist.
Yeah, I know. I mean, we need to track that goat.
He's somewhere. We've learned he's somewhere outside of town. But beyond that, we're still trying to hunt down our contact that you've lost.
And question, I have one thing to say. Like, that goat promised us that we would be rewarded if we brought that baby to the hag, so it would be eaten.
Yes.
Question is now, I mean, you probably come back. That thing will probably come back for payback because, like, we spoiled that plan.
Yeah, you probably should have thought about that.
I mean, unless they're not going to leave a fucking baby to die. I mean, I'm not. I mean, come on. We're noblemen. We're not savages.
I mean, they didn't say that. I mean, they didn't say that, but
What?
I don't know. I can't remember what you said.
I mean, I said like we're noblemen, not savages. To us.
Yeah, but they didn't say. They didn't say.
say.
I mean, that was me saying that. So.
You need to find that goat then.
You need to find the demonologist. Tiago
Yeah,
says.
I mean, yeah.
Not the
goat would
damned
be
goat.
I mean, but that goat was like possessed by a demon. That could really be a good lead. You know what I mean? You know that.
All right. Well, we'll meet back here again tomorrow.
Yeah. So what is this? I mean, the baby like. I mean, you move around the wild, so I don't know. You probably can't. I don't know if you can adopt it.
Do what you want with the baby. It's not our baby.
Yeah, it's not that baby. I know. Like we're not savages, as I said.
We have more important things to worry about. A baby is irrelevant. We're saving our family.
Saving our family. Yes, I know. But don't forget, like your elvenanity, because I don't want to say humanity.
You almost said humanity.
Yeah, I don't know elvenanity. I mean, don't forget that. I mean,
Your elvenhood.
Yeah, I know. I was hoping he'd say humanity too.
yeah, don't forget your elvenhood.
Diablos looks at you and he says, "Until we're back on Evermeet,
What?
he says, until we're back on Evermeet, we're just as much of an elf as your half-breed friend is. Don't you realize that?"
You carry the same blood, regardless if you're on exile or not. You know that, brother.
Blood isn't all there is.
And you know our heritage. I mean, that doesn't disappear.
If we don't restore our house's honor, then it does.
I mean, I agree with you. Like, we can't like keep it like forever. I mean, we need to find some place for it. I mean, and you only say often it's in Waterdeep, so that's out of the question.
Because you can't keep your sword in your pants.
You really take everything. I would just. I mean, there was like a decent lead with like a possessed ghost. I mean, you really think I would let that go away? Are you serious? But I mean, like, how many times are you going to get approached by a literal demonic thingy? What the fuck was that?
It's just what happens when I mouse over the side here.
So you'd really give away a possible lead with like a demonic thingy, or not?
They look between themselves and they say,
Would you give up a lead?
and Vahan says, "You're right."
Give up something like that.
What?
Give up something like that. I just reiterated. Will you give up a possible lead like that or not? I mean,
Give up
answer me
what?
a possible lead like that with a
Oh
demonic
yeah, no,
figure.
I know. They're responding. Damn it!
Yeah.
Yeah. Vahan says, "All right, you pursue this lead, and we'll keep investigating the demonologist."
Yes.
We'll meet back here again tomorrow, same time.
We shall take back our Mirilir, yeah. Don't worry.
All right, they leave.
I leave as well.
All right, they leave first.
Yeah.
They comment about the painting too.
Yeah. What did they say?
They said it's very good, and it reminds them of the paintings that their father used to make, and that you should spend less time painting and more time trying to restore their family's honor, so that others will paint paintings of them.
Yeah. I mean, Tia was you wanted to learn painting from me, so you really think I've forgotten that? I mean, keeping up some memories is always good.
There's no point in memories.
Damn, he didn't have me meet with his brothers and try to heal them. Uh-oh.
What?
Remember you wanted me to try healing your brother or whatever?
Yeah.
Forgot about that one.
Yep. Tomorrow.
I would try using the Wand of Scowling on him, but it seems like he's already got that covered every time he talks to you.
I'm just upset that he ruined their he ruined he just
Tia was has a temper, we said that.
he's got a temper, and then like also you just ruined their meeting. So they're both. I mean, even the one that doesn't have as much of a temper is just understandably a little bit peeved. They were closer than they've ever been.
So I'm going to investigate the goat then afterwards then and try to see what I can get with the Cat of Bane. And then I will return first of all in the inn.
You want to what?
I'll return to that inn in the first place.
Okay. So you're all back together then now, right?
Yeah. And I said to Vara, I mean, if you don't really have a safe place for the baby, I mean, we should leave it at my brother suggested the constabulary. I don't know if that's a good place to leave the baby there.
Leave a baby at the constabulary?
Yeah, bro. Let Derek Chauvin do it. Take care of it.
Yeah.
Are you talking to us right now, or are you still talking to your brothers?
He's talking to you right now.
Yeah.
Sorry, I spaced a little bit. So I mean, I wouldn't trust the constabulary.
Yeah, that's my
Care of a
point.
glass
Yeah.
of milk, much less a baby.
Yeah, that's my point. Yeah.
I mean, you put it in a basket on someone's doorstep before you bring it to the constabulary.
I mean, yeah,
I've got a kind of a crazy thought here, but
namely,
maybe we ask the neighbors at the shanties if they know whether the baby has any other relations. You know, they're our neighbors.
yeah, we can ask that.
Yeah.
And also keep our eyes for that goat because, like, it said that you get like rewarded.
I mean, we looted their house.
Yeah, I mean rewarded, but like, I mean they would. I mean, they would be like rewarded if we like. They would give us like some reward if we like killed, if we like let the baby get killed, and not if we kill the hags.
Oh, you mean you want to eat this goat? Make some stew.
I mean,
I'm okay with that.
I want to live. I want to see what kind of demon that it serves. I want to find that goat.
Am I here for this conversation?
Yes.
Harmonel? I don't know if there's any sort of link between hags or demons. That's not really my forte.
But like, how about that goat was possessed by something?
Yeah, was it not possessed by the hags that lured us there so they could eat the baby?
I mean, but like that goat had some affiliation to the hags. The other thing that was possessing the goat.
Do you think the hags were also working with the demon?
I mean, I don't
That's
know
the
much
only way
about
there's
hags.
a link.
That is.
I don't know much about hags
awfully
either.
circuitous.
I don't know much about the hags, but I mean, if they tell us to bring a baby to hags so that they can eat it, they're probably collaborating.
Yes, but that's awfully circuitous, wouldn't you say? I mean, I
And
think
they've
the
just
point
been the
that
hags
Barrett's is
themselves?
getting at is that the hags could very well, control
been
a goat.
responsible for the
They don't
goat.
need to, the hags don't need to employ a demon to control a goat. That's
I mean,
a bit.
can goats shapeshift into goats? Can hags do that?
Yes, if they want to, they can shapeshift.
Wait, did you ask if goats can shapeshift into
No,
goats?
hags
If
can
hags
shapeshift
can
into goats.
shapeshift.
Like, can they also like change the voice because the voice was manly? Can they also change the voice?
Varys.
They can, yeah.
Vara.
They can.
Vara.
Yo,
You, I assume, would have more knowledge about these sort of evil witches, seeing as you yourself are one.
wow.
So, you like the cloak, by the way. You like it?
I cut it.
So, what would your take be on this?
On what? On the goat?
On the goat, do you think the goat could have been entirely a hag
No.
with no demon involvement?
Yeah, so it was not.
No.
Oh, what was it then?
Well, Harmel, if the goat was a hag, then why wouldn't the goat just walk in to the to the house and take the
I was
baby?
making the point that it was not a hag; it was something else.
Yeah, but also if
If
the
what?
goat was a goat, I mean, it's a goat.
Yeah, but goats don't speak. Come on.
Yeah, it's because the hags probably enchanted it to speak. But if it's anything that shifts shape into the shape of a goat, then the thing that shifted shape could have just taken the baby. My point is that is an incredibly just ham-fisted, overcomplicated way to get a baby.
Why would the goat come to us specifically and ask us to bring a baby to a hag house?
We don't know if it asked us specifically. It might have asked every person at that corner all day, and we were the only ones.
Wasn't
stupid.
it like looking at you?
It
It seems
was.
it asked you, Vara.
It did seem addressed specifically to Vera.
Now, why would this evil goat have been asking specifically you?
Well, who said the
We
goat
don't
was
know yet.
evil?
Yeah.
Well, the goat tried to have us deliver a
I'm
baby
scared.
directly to a bunch of hags.
Goats have a
I mean-
different kind of morality, you know.
Yeah.
Goats are certainly that
Yeah.
way.
Look, all I'm saying is for this goat and these hags to be involved in his quest, that would mean that the hags have to be working with demons. Are hags known to consort with demons?
Make a
Especially the
history
kind
check.
that he's looking for? All right, what do I get?
Can I also
I
make
think I
one or
get a
not?
0.
You can make one too if you wanted. Yeah, if you want to.
I get a 4. Okay,
You
fuck
don't
it,
know
that's
about hags or demons.
I get a
Neither do
2.
you.
I know even less.
You know even less.
Yeah, well, that's pretty in character. I don't know shit about those.
Farah,
What the fuck are these rolls?
knows
Two,
a
three.
little bit more, but just not nearly, not as
Oh,
much.
man.
Boys, I can tell you, I've heard a thing or two about hags and about demons, and I'm confident. I'm confident that I know more than both of you, and that,
You rolled a
that
5.
this is
and I
not
rolled a
likely. It's not likely what's happening here.
4. I mean, but
I still
surely,
think we should
but
kill
like it said
Final
that
Hag.
we will get wait. This thing said we will get rewarded if we let the baby got eaten by the hags. Question is now what would happen now that we killed 2 of the hags, and we're probably like send people to kill the 3rd.
Yes, because the goat must have been sent by the hags. Easy pickings.
Cheesy pickings.
I'm confused. What do each of you want to do?
You know, I was very much on team kill the goblins, but I think it is important that we kill this final hag. Both because it seems like he thinks it's linked to the demon, which I don't think is true, but also
Helton,
because
the hunters are going to kill the final hag.
Yeah.
They do not need our help.
Now I will take.
You
I will
trust
take. I
hunters
will not
for
take
that?
that fucking Bane is to find that demonologist.
And do you trust that the hunters will be successful? I mean, I don't trust the assholes working in this city as guard.
They're not the guard. They're the hunters. They're different people.
Hunters.
It's a different organization, and I don't know whether or not they'll be able to handle it. But I do trust the fact that they want to handle it, and they don't want us to do so. And I don't think it is in our interest
to piss off another city.
Fair enough.
Okay.
So
Narf suggests
And
that you guys do everything.
I mean,
yeah.
I also want to investigate like those fucking Bane acolytes.
Do you wanna do what?
Like at night, trying to investigate the acolytes of Bane. To
Oh,
find
yes.
the lead,
Yeah.
the immunologist.
Yeah, he's helping Batman.
Yeah.
Look, while you guys plan out what we're going to do, I'm going to whisper this to them, but I'm going to go down to the Lady Luck, and I'm going to make us some money to pay for the childcare I'm getting today. Sound good with everyone? Come find me when you guys know what we're doing. Okay. And I'm gonna roll a performance.
Let's see it, Daddy-O.
And it's a nat 1.
Nat 1!
Ah,
Yeah, you do
bad.
okay.
14.
You get about 8 gold in tips, and the manager gives you another 10.
Nice.
Okay.
So you do okay. It's a couple hour performance, so about 1:30 when you get done.
Okay.
And the manager says, Mahdi says, you're always welcome back the next day, kid.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask him if he has any use for if he knows where I can sell this shield. I'm gonna show him the turtle, and I'm gonna be like, "Look, I got something better now."
Ooh, I'll give you 50 gold for that. Hang that right up there on the
For that
wall.
shield. And you will tell them it is the shield of the great Stanislav the Great, the great bard, the great traveling bard.
I'll tell him whatever gets a
Great
tip out of him. I'll tell.
How
All
many
right,
greats
sick.
can you work into that?
How many what?
How many greats can you work into a sentence?
A lot.
The great shield of Stanislav the Great, who's great, and his great adventures in the great barding tour of greatness.
Well, you see, Stanislav the Great is a bit of a pompous ass. He's like a poor. He's supposed to look really poor and like shitty, but somehow he thinks he like. Looks, you know what I mean?
Great is a poopous ass, he says to the bartender. He talks in
Yeah,
the third
so-
person, yeah. He's like, I'm a poopous ass.
Yeah, so I made a little bit
Lara.
of money, and I guess I'm just gonna be doing that while they have this conversation they're having.
Mm.
Guys are arguing over where you want to go to.
I mean, I suggest I say that I really want to investigate that Cult of Bane, like at night, see if I can find any leads.
I mean, you can go investigate the Coven house all you want.
No, he's
The
saying
what?
the Cult of Bane.
Oh, the Cult of Bane. I mean, I don't care about your cult. I don't even know what it's for.
He's not in the Cult of Bane.
Yeah, I'm not sure what cults he's in or not in. Not my problem.
That's fair.
I'd like to do. I'd like for us to do some scouting of the goblins and get an idea of what we might need in order to take that place. Because
I mean, we can do that like now, and then like on night I can go for that fucking Bane cult.
yeah.
I mean,
Well,
that's
now I think I need to fall asleep.
Yeah, this is a good ending spot.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we can maybe think about what we want to do for our adventures next time. And yes.
When are we looking again to continue?
Mm. What's your situation, Greg? You have Wednesday next week free too?
Not likely.
What's your day next week?
Next week, actually, I work early. I work at like fucking 7 a.m. But next week, I think the schedule is the same one I have here. I work like 7 to 4, and then Friday I work like 7 to 3.
No, once in hours.
Wait, what? I'm confused.
Monday through Thursday I work 7 to 4, and then Friday I work 7 to 3,
Okay.
which adds 6 hours for you. So I work 7 to 15. Oh no, 7 to 16. Then I work all week, and then Friday I work 7 to 15.
So like, what days are free? Like apart from weekends.
Weekend again.
So we
I'll
do like
have
this
to-
Sunday or some shit or what?
Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah. Sunday should be fine.
Yeah,
Saturday and Sunday should be fine.
Sunday.
So we do again on
Um,
Sunday.
Maybe I need to see because we're going down to a wedding.
Well, either Saturday or Sunday.
You
is
have
fine
another
with me.
wedding? I thought you had one like last week.
Look, here's what
bachelor's party last week.
I'm
Or
pretty-
for this